All right. Welcome to Amaranth. It is a troubling time here. Powers across the world work to contest the efforts of the Cult of Dragons, an enormous organization devoted to summoning Tiamat, the tyrannical devil goddess, and a trial the world over attempts to resist with every waking moment. Over the nation of Terracona there wages a war, a bloody one between the united forces of Aurelia and Ceres, and the power-hungry cult and its allies. But these issues are not of our concern today. The worldly issues that the powers that be struggle over are ignored by the common folk. And on these stone-ridden hillsides, where horses are reared and memories of war are splashed with ale in the taverns, the concerns of the common folk are all that matter. It is October 23rd of the 110th year after the return of the gods, and in the small town of Tymore, things are quiet. The sky is overcast and breezy as the autumn winds wash over the rocky plains of Nos Vidania and fill the senses with the sweet, familiar odors of fallen leaves and underbrush. The town is a round settlement, a number of structures dedicated to the running of the small town, a small city hall, a blacksmith, the cobblers. In the plaza of the town there sits the Dragon's Breath Inn, the only source of relaxation and libation within Tymore, and it's a handsome one at that. The ale is world famous, a dwarven brew that shines a clear amber. Outside of the inn, a tall man in a fine coat stands, a mallet in one hand and a tall wooden pole in the other. The morning is punctuated by the sounds of his striking on the stake, driving it slowly but steadily into the graveled plaza. The story of this man, and all of you, is important. A happening of pure coincidence that all of you would find yourselves here in this town, at this inn, at this time, while this man performs his work. You all know each other, mostly. You may have met to drink last night as the Dragon's Breath Inn shared their private brew with the guests. Your reasons to be here in this town are up to you. Tymore is a small stop on the roads to the capital city of Malachor, a metropolis rumored to be ruled by benevolent, or at least neutral, vampires, and known to be a place where the opportunist can make a lot of gold and make it very quickly. I leave those choices up to you as you awaken on this cool morning in Tymore. This man, you will find, is beyond your control. He pounds the stake into the ground. 1 stroke. 2. Another. Let's see. Who will we look to first? Okay. Declan, you happen to be looking out the window as he works. The dust kicked up by the hammer blows staining his clearly fine trousers a pale gray. After a moment of watching him work, he stops to roll his shoulders and stretch the pain away. And for that moment, you see he looks up at the tavern. Up at you. Only you swear the face you look upon is featureless, as if smooth skin, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, a blank wall of flesh. And then he strikes the pole again, and you realize it must have been a trick of the eye, or a shadow cast from the suns above, behind the clouds. He's clearly an elven man, sharp features and remarkably bushy eyebrows. He resumes his work, and the moment that arrested you has passed. The noise of business within the tavern below is obvious, as laughter and chatter are blended with the rattling of dishes and clatter of silverware. The smells of fresh bread and thick honey climb the stairway before you, and when you do finally descend into the common area of the tavern, the clean windows of the tavern reflect your own visage back to you. Declan, what do you look like? Class.
Oh, yeah. I muted myself for a minute there, just to so my coughing wouldn't interrupt. But Declan James is a half elf from Trident, more specifically Priscillus. Um, he has a kind of unkempt facial like uh, at least his hair is unkempt and his beard is slightly trimmed, but still kind of scraggly, and he's got a mustache to go with it. He's definitely got the skin tone from Trident, that he's seen the sun a lot longer than most of the people here. And he just wears simple leathers, a short sword at his side, a few daggers. And when he sees the anomaly with this elven guy outside, he just kind of blinks and rubs his eyes a little bit. Oh, well, I guess the cold just fogs up your eyeballs again. It's jeez, woof. All right. And he goes over to the bar.
As you head over to the bar, you do happen to see another individual that you know. Scratch. What are you doing near the bar right now?
Scratch is a little kobold, black in color, very scraggly, very wiry muscle. Something you don't generally see keeping a bar. And she's wearing a barmaid's attire, a skirt, an apron. She's got mugs in hand and she's pushing them across to people who've ordered them. And she turns around when she sees Declan approach and she says,
Yeah, what'll it be done?
Oh, you have such a sweet voice. Like, seriously, the best voice that I've ever heard.
love it.
I don't know
Can
why
I-
you're flirting with me, Sonny. Just tell me what you want.
I flirt with everybody. I'm from Priscillus. That's just who I am. Come on.
I didn't ask for your life story. Did you want eggs? An ale?
Yeah, both, please.
While this conversation is happening, Harper, you happen to be near the back door. You hear the thundering of kegs and barrels coming from the opposite side of the door from you, and then you hear footsteps of somebody walking away. You know this is the perfect opportunity for you to get inside. So, Harper, who are you? What do you look like? What are you doing by the back door of the Dragon's Breath Inn?
Harper is a human-looking street urchin of about 10 or 11 years old. He's got really unhealthily, like, pallid skin, greasy black hair, bloodshot eyes. He's not the healthiest looking child, and he's trying to sneak into the larders of this tavern to get some food. I guess he would have seen some of the people coming and going through the tavern. I don't think he would know any of you. He's a local of the town of Tymore.
You've been around
who's been
for a
looking on the
while.
streets.
Yes, you saw these individuals, perhaps at a distance or maybe up close as you were maybe peering at who might have been easy to pickpocket.
Yeah. Anyone who would be looking at me closely might notice that local rats that are also trying to get in are keeping a distance from me.
Charming. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check, Harper. So, in order to do this, our first roll of the game, if you want to do it using Foundry, which I recommend as it's much faster, you can click on your token, and in the top left, a quick little bar pops up. You can click on checks, and since stealth, which is a skill, you just highlight skills and click on stealth. Or you can pull up your character sheet on Foundry and use it that way. But with a 20, a natural 19 plus 1, easy peasy. The back door to the tavern opens quietly. It is well maintained. There is no squeaks. There's no obvious tell that you have come inside. And as you enter the back room, it is dark. There are no torches illuminating this room. You are in the storage, the larder. You can smell fresh bread, and the hunger just claws at the inside of your stomach.
I just start. I open up the nearest. Well, I don't know. Bread would be stored out on a shelf or something, right? So I just start gorging myself on the nearest piece of bread that I can find.
Sure.
Um,
You begin to eat
I love it.
begin to eat your fill. And while that's happening,
You little bitch. Wait till I get you.
Oberyn, you're going to make a decision here that is going to affect the rest of the game. Do you know the rest of the party? In this case, the party being the travelers from out
I
of
do not.
town.
I'm very much not from here.
Sure.
Say I'm meeting people for the first time.
How's your taste for alcohol, Oberyn?
I mean, fantastic. I could pay 1 silver and drink all night. Look at my size.
A little simple.
The last question I have for you is Oberyn the sort of person to wake up early?
When the sunlight annoys him, he's, sleeps outside, kind of.
Sure.
So, if early is before 8 a.m., then no.
Okay, fair enough. Roll me a D100, please, Oberyn, which you can find in the bottom right in the chat bar. You'll see a number of dice.
Yep.
47. Oberyn, somehow, in your drunken stupor last night, you managed to find yourself in the larder of the tavern. And as you awaken, moving burlap sacks and rags off of yourself, you stir. And as you look up and sit up, you see there is a pallid, emancipated child gorging themselves on bread and apples from one of the open crates in the larder here.
Should I just describe what Oberyn looks like here?
Yes. What do you look like?
Right, so Oberyn looks like a very small humanoid. His armor would be made of leather. It appears to be some leaves and bark mixed in. He's got even tattoos of vines going down his arms and green hair, yellow eyes, sharp teeth. He'd be terrifying if he wasn't about the size of a Barbie doll. Almost feral looking.
Okay.
And I will fly over, land on the crate. Like, you need some help with this.
Okay, Harper. Well, Harper, actually, we're going to come back to you, but while we're gone, I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I thought you might say that. 14. Okay. We're going to get back to you. 2. In the meantime, back out of the main. Eric, a.k.a. Theron the Shadow.
Oh.
I have some questions for you. Firstly, are you a morning person?
Depends on the day.
Today. Were you a morning person today? An overcast, cold, kind of gloomy day.
Yeah, something woke me up, you know.
Okay. All right. Would you have, say, pursued a breakfast early in the morning at the Dragon's Breath Inn?
I would. I like a good bacon and egg
Okay.
breakfast.
Then you would have already met Scratch, as she likely would have taken your order. And as you seat at a table, Declan would have strode past you, having a conversation with Scratch, and for all of those with decent passive perceptions above 10, Theron, what do you look like?
So I am a drow with long, kind of white hair and red eyes. My teeth are sharp.
Ooh.
I have kind of a shadowy aura,
Sure.
and I'm not the kind of guy that you want to meet in a dark alley.
Thank goodness we're in a tavern.
Exactly.
As you eat your breakfast, and it is quite tasty, well made by the cook here at not the Merry Guard. Wow, wrong campaign. Here at the Dragon's Breath Inn. I'm going to move the maps for you, so you can all see where you are.
We meet in a tavern.
You meet in a tavern.
Oh, look how little I am.
A few of us do, and then a couple of us do.
One moment here,
I'm so tiny.
You sure are. You're very wee.
And technically, you're small. I look tiny.
That's true.
Yes.
You're tiny, I'm small.
Theron, if you can see, you are here.
Yes.
Okay.
Ping.
Ah, that's a trick. You can hold down click to ping, which is helpful. If you hold shift click, you'll drag everybody's camera over to where you're pinging. I ask that you don't do that because...
Oh, how do I stop this?
It'll fade.
It'll go away. Don't worry.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
It just takes a few moments. Don't panic.
How do I scroll around the map?
Hold
can
right
I?
click.
Why is my color blue?
Hold right click.
Hold the
Can I
right click
change
and
that?
drag.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, you in the larder, I believe, you can't actually see very much.
It's pretty dark.
No, I can't.
Yeah. You can see in the room that you're in. And as the two of you are in there, we're going to get back to you in a minute. But first, before anything else, as you're having these conversations, Declan, you're talking to Scratch about how delightful her voice is and what you're going to order. I need everybody to roll me a perception check.
Yeah.
So how can I roll if I don't have?
So for
the main
you,
thing?
I'm going to roll for you. So I'm going
I
to pull
appreciate
up...
that.
No worries. I'm going to pull up your character sheet.
Oh,
Damn,
see
over in the
everything.
large.
I can see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You don't even know.
I rolled terrible.
All right, Theron, as I reveal to everyone... Oops.
Oh, you rolled terrible, my guy.
Unfortunately, you are dealing with the fact that I'm rolling for you, which means that your dice rolls
Bummer.
are going to be bad.
It is what it is.
Yes.
It's okay,
me,
I rolled
wait,
the same
couldn't-
number.
In theory, couldn't he
I'm
just roll on his phone and
He
like,
could, but then it
Maybe
wouldn't
Beyond
show
or
up.
something? And
It wouldn't
Yeah.
show
Oh,
up
you're
in
right.
the,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
recording.
yeah, okay, never mind.
I'm fine with this. I'll get it next time. Get it back.
As Theron, you are thoroughly distracted with how delicious your breakfast is. As Declan, you are
A
also
good bacon sandwich.
thoroughly distracted with the remarkable sweet tones of Scratch, the barmaid.
I'm trying to get myself a free breakfast right now. That's all.
Well, best of luck to you. Oberyn and Harper, the two of you do notice something. It's like a pulse. You feel almost as if someone had closed a door and you felt the air change just a little bit. And then you feel it again a moment later. It's a rhythmic pulsing that both of you can detect. It feels as though it's coming from outside of this room. And for some reason, it makes you feel uncomfortable. Now, Harper, with that 14 on a charisma saving throw, which is still pretty good despite disadvantage, for the last week, as worrisome and nerve-wracking as your dreams tend to be, for the last week they've been worse. For the last week there's been a new voice, and you can't tell where it comes from, but it's as though it whispers to you from far away. You can never quite understand what it's saying, as though it's just out of earshot, hearing it whisper to somebody else. Just now, though, you hear the whisper say, let me in. Harper and Oberon, you are... Oberon, sorry. Oberon's a very different fairy. Oberon and Harper, as you are in the back room larder, Harper, you look up at Oberon and you hear that whisper at the exact same moment as you feel that pulse.
I think I like scramble backwards, and I look at him and I. Did you say that?
No. Is it just me, or do you feel something too?
You felt it too? So
Yeah,
you
I thought
can't
it could.
tell anybody I'm down here.
I mean, okay. Sure. I mean, woke up in a drunken stupor, found you here, but sure.
Have I seen fairies before? It seems
Oh,
like-
yeah. They're not super
Okay.
common, but you've seen one before.
Okay. My screen just went back to the nothing.
You might
Alright.
need to reload.
Mm,
Okay.
Sometimes it shits its pants.
mm-hmm.
All right.
How
Or
delicate.
you
doing
get no
down here?
shit.
So, yeah, what are you doing down here?
Oh, I asked you first.
I mean, apparently, I drank a thimble too much last night and woke up down here. They don't notice the patrons haven't left when they're less than a foot tall.
Yeah, they don't
But
notice
you-
me much either.
It's fine. This is gonna be fun. I love chaos.
That fits. As the two of you are having this conversation, I need to know how quiet you're being.
I think I naturally whisper a lot, just
Okay.
by force of habit, if nothing else.
Which really raises the
If-
question, Oberon, how quiet are you
If-
being?
If I'm being whispered to, I suppose I whisper in this situation.
Mm-hmm. In that case, both of
Like,
you roll me
I
a
wouldn't-
stealth with advantage.
Isn't there a way to do, like, hold control when it does
If you
You
hold
hold
shift,
shift, that's what it is.
Harper,
Did I just roll a 5 with advantage?
you did roll a
I shouldn't
5.
do it.
Sure did. bud.
Just roll it again. It's okay.
I mean, okay.
My
Really?
bad.
Oberon,
I'm
roll
happy
it
to
again.
take that result.
Okay, I don't know what's up, but holding shift took away the option to do advantage. When I didn't hold shift, it gave me the option.
That is. Oh, if you're rolling through Foundry, it gives you the option.
Okay,
All right.
that's what I did.
No, Harper, you rolled a 5. I was talking to Oberon to reroll.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
It's
got
okay.
it.
So, Harper, your startlement at this fairy looking down at you, talking to you, as you currently have a mouthful of bread. Yes, you are naturally trying to whisper at most times, but you've been feeling off. This voice has startled you and scared you before, and now it is more clear than ever before, and in that moment you can't help but speak a little too sharply, a little too loudly. And meanwhile, out in the main tavern, Scratch, as you were having a conversation with Declan, you suddenly hear the bartender, the actual owner of the establishment, look to you and say, "Oi, go see what that noise was."
It's the fucking rats again. I swear to God.
She's gonna reach down and pick up a skillet and whack it on the table.
Wait, I didn't finish my story. Where are you going?
I literally don't even know who you are.
What? Oh, come on.
It'll
If
just
I have
take
to
a
bash
moment.
another rat, I'm gonna add that onto my bill this week, Fred.
Don't you want to hear about my friend
No.
with the pink hair?
I literally
He's
don't
on
know who
this-
you are. Hold on.
I'm not paying you more money to go kill rats. It's part of the job.
Ugh. If it's that fucking kid again, I don't know what I'm gonna do about it.
That you're gonna kindly excuse him from the premises.
Kindly.
You know what I mean. Kindly meaning not hit him with a pan, but get him the fuck out of here.
Oh, so I can hit rats in the pan, but I can't hit a fucking kid.
Yes,
I'm gonna kick
that
in
is the distinction.
I kick in the larder door
Where
and I
are
look
these
around.
lines?
Okay, so
Can I
Scratch.
react real quickly? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your reaction as the door is poof, kicked open?
I want to telekinetically shut the door as quickly as possible.
Scratch, roll me a dex save.
Oh, fuck.
And then I'm going to try to run behind like a barrel or something if I can make it in time. I don't know.
Well, depends on the dex save. One moment. That ain't great, Scratch. An 11.
No, it's right.
You kick the door, and as it swings open, it almost as if you imagine it hits something, and immediately slams back in your face.
I don't know what it was, but it was a big fucking rat, friend.
In that moment, Harper, you have bought yourself a split second to go hide. Roll me stealth. Oberon, you're watching all of this happen. How would you react?
No, I'm just gonna sit on this
Just
crate,
chilling.
legs crossed. I'm waiting for this to play out.
Okay. You hear, after the door slams in your face, Scratch, the clattering of boxes falling. Just this horrible... As, Harper, you attempt to hide behind where the door opens, and as you do, you dive underneath a shelf, knocking it with your elbow, and a various pile of crates just crash onto the ground.
Right in the funny bone.
Yeah, it hurt. You're not taking any damage, but it's stinging. Meanwhile, Scratch, you're not actually in the room yet. Declan, you watch as Scratch, this kobold, walks up to the door, kicks it open, and it is immediately slammed shut in your face.
Are there any tips for Scratch that I can just scoop up?
Yes, there
You
is.
absolute douchebag.
There is a bowl. There's a tip bowl. It's filled with a few silver.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to swipe it.
Sleight of hand. Roll me a sleight of hand, please.
Pen will remember this.
Oh shit.
That
Well,
Hold
was
on.
pretty bad.
Let me roll for the tender.
You're gonna get caught.
As you reach over to try and collect the tips out of the tip bowl, the bartender just like whacks your hand with a mug, and he says, "The fuck you think you're doing?"
whoa! Hey, and I take out a 2 silver and I put it in the tip jar. I'm just putting some in. Come on.
Roll me deception, because you definitely did not have a coin in your hand at first.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
My apologies. We
Yeah,
appreciate
just-
your business.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Come on.
I thought I saw what I didn't see. My mistake.
That's all right.
Okay, so Theron,
Hmm.
you rolled really poorly on your perception check.
My bacon.
You are enjoying
Bacon.
your breakfast.
Yes.
As you're eating, I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
Which means I will roll you a charisma saving throw. One moment.
Man's just trying to eat his breakfast.
Yeah.
It's really good. That kobold knows how to cook.
I'm a
What
bit
can I
from
say?
scratch.
You rolled a 12. As you are eating your breakfast, you don't know about the pulsing feeling. But as you enjoy your food, in the peripheral vision, in the back corner, right here, you suddenly see a person, as if they appeared from nowhere. However, they don't look like any sort of person you've ever seen. They look as if they're completely cast in shadow, even in the darkness. Even with your dark elf vision, they are shadowy, hard to discern. But you're fairly certain they have fairly long black hair, reaching down to the middle of their back. But what is unsettling to you is that they are facing the wall. And they are unmoving. And as they appeared, as quickly as if they had just suddenly apparated, they are gone. And you blink, and you look, and you don't see them again.
Oh. Creepy.
That's all he says as he continues to eat.
Uh,
Creepy.
May I approach the table that Theron is at?
Yes.
So as soon as that vision passes, I'm gonna plop down in the seat next to him. Hey, so how's the breakfast here? I haven't gotten mine yet. She's very, very slow, apparently.
Well, she gave me an extra helping, so I don't know what you must have just not showed her what was up, you know?
Is it because I
Uh-huh.
talk too much? Because I've been told that I talk too much. It's a problem of mine. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to meet up a friend up north. I've known him for a long time. Do you know a guy named Tymore?
Hmm. Sounds like a guy who owes me money.
I mean, well, he's the same. He's an elf like you. So I was just asking.
Hmm. Well,
Oh, because they all know each other.
yeah, yeah. That doesn't sound a little presumptuous, you know.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
my
didn't see
name's.
him at the last elf gathering.
Oh, well, I didn't know you guys had gatherings. I'm Declan, by the way. Declan James. Nice to meet you. And I'll hold out the hand.
I don't shake it.
Fair.
Everyone's
He,
getting this guy
he
enough
immediate
today.
after a few seconds, he immediately like does the hand through the hair and just like, all right. Cool talk.
As
Awkward silence.
as Declan is talking to you, Theron, you hear in the back of your mind, "You were the first to see."
Creepy.
That is creepy.
So Declan is talking to you
Sorry.
about his elf racist stuff, and that voice appears in the back of your mind, and it completely detracts. Like you're not even paying attention to what Declan says.
Well, I mean, I can't be racist because I'm half elf myself, you know?
Oh, God.
Are all your best friends elves?
While that is happening,
I got a
I
couple.
had an elf president once.
I dated an elf once, so I can't be racist.
while that's happening, Scratch,
Yeah.
what do you do? The door's
mean-
just slammed in your face.
Oh, you little son of a.
And she's gonna try to pry the door open and hopefully it doesn't give any resistance.
Well, Harper, as you were trying to hide behind the crates, to maintain pressure on the door is a little bit harder of a trick. I'm going to require an athletics contest versus your spell casting modifier. Harper.
Can I
I wasn't even gonna keep holding it. I was
Oh,
gonna
then-
focus on
sorry,
trying to
never
just
find
to
it. No.
just to stir up the pot here, can I start making it snow right behind who's trying to bust in the door?
I'm right here trying to bust
So
in the
the
door.
door's shut.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
cannot
yeah,
see
yeah.
out there.
Oh yeah, so I
And
can't do
Harper's
that.
over here.
You know what? Just anyways, still right here.
What?
I'm gonna make it start snowing
Okay.
using druidcraft.
Oh, and then you don't have to roll anything. It just starts to snow.
Yeah.
It is. Hold on.
Okay.
I just want to
That's
I
not
just
gonna
want
be
to stir the
confusing.
pot here.
Yeah. You. Hold on. I don't know if I have a snow effect. But, sometimes you're prepared, and I wasn't. Hold on. I didn't
You just leave the
expect-
cube. We know what it is.
It's true.
That's not bad.
There we go. Hold on a second here. Let me just fill this with a.
I'm not trying to stop her from entering the room. I just
Just
want to
gonna
add
confuse
mayhem
the
and
shit
confusion.
out of me.
Yeah.
Perfect. My favorite.
I mean,
Scratch. The door no longer resists, and so as you just give the door a massive shove, it slams open, and you are snowed upon.
What the fuck? Fred, is it supposed to snow today?
indoors.
Died
No. Who the fuck?
snowing in here.
The tender turns and looks. He kind of leans back from the counter, and he says, "I'm handling drinks. You handle the bullshit."
Okay. Where are you, little fuck?
Roll me a
Just
quick perception
Sort
check.
of looking around.
Okay.
Brush the snow off her shoulders. Perception, you said?
Yes. Harper's sitting on a I believe, a
Pretty
9.
good. Pretty good.
Yeah. And Oberyn, you're not hiding. So,
Nope,
Scratch, as you
not
look
at
in the
all.
room, you see there on to your left is a fairy. And to your right, you see that little shit that's been caught in your larder a couple times is upside down, buried in crates that have tumbled off of the shelf.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "All right, spooky kid, you've been doing this bullshit for weeks now. I need you to cut whatever the fuck's going on with you. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry. I'm just so hungry.
You could have fucking
I
asked.
love her personality so much.
You know that if you ask me, I'll get you some coffee. I'll get you some bread. I'll leave it out the back door for you. I don't know why you keep coming in here. You're gonna have to have your ass kicked."
I'm a minor. I can't drink coffee.
Brooklyn.
All right, come here. And she's gonna grab him by the ear.
Out of the crates, you pull Harper up. Harper, you stumble and are tugged painfully out from behind these crates. You see that one of those crates was clearly full of syrup, and it has
Oh.
broken and spilled all down your right-hand side.
Oh, look what you fucking did. And I see this fairy as I drag this kid with me, and I'll be like, "All right, who the fuck are you?"
To be fair, y'all locked me in here last night. Apparently, you just don't notice your patrons if they're small enough.
You're like the size of a ketchup bottle. I don't know what you want from me.
That's. I can't argue with that. That's pretty fair.
Maybe you should not drink so much. I remember serving you last night. You were putting them away by like the shot glass full, which is like a lot for your people. All right, come on,
Your
get out of here.
people.
Yeah, your people. Now get out of my larder.
Yeah, so I'm as she's dragging him by the ear, I'll fly down and sit on her shoulder. Like, yeah, let's go.
Okay, now I'm fucking in carriage.
All right, Scratch, you
Follow me.
pull these two, by volunteer or not, out of the larder. How long does the snow last, out of curiosity?
It's eternal.
Yeah, it's a turn. So like,
Okay, so the
Is
snow
that like
ends soon after. All right. There is no water damage to the larder as Harper and Oberyn are pulled out of the back room. The tender looks over and says, "Right, okay, what's
It's
that?
snow in there? I don't fucking know.
Okay, other side of the counter, please."
Yep.
listen,
But you don't understand. I just heard something.
What?
What?
What did you hear?
You didn't feel that pulse earlier? There's some kind of evil going on here, and it's not me this time.
I don't know, you look pretty fucking spooky.
Look, kids,
Wait,
I still
hold
don't
on.
remember your name,
I don't
but you've been saying
think
shit
she's
like this all
crazy.
week.
I felt the pulse.
Oh, you felt the pulse too.
See, he felt it. He felt it too. I'm not lying. I swear.
And you felt it just because you were in my larder.
Maybe there's some fucked up shit back there, Fred.
All right.
This girl needs a raise.
That's what I've been saying.
All right, I don't believe a word you're saying now. The two, why don't, Scratch, you take a look in the back. The two of you, get out front. You're not supposed to be behind the bar. What the fuck? Go
I
on.
don't think kids are really supposed to be in here.
There's no drinking age in Amaranth.
Oh, sorry.
Mm.
My bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back in
Thank-
the larder.
Okay. It is dark in the larder. Scratch. I need you to roll me a perception check.
Oh, shouldn't I be out here?
Yeah, go ahead and pull yourself to...
Oh, okay.
I'll move you right here. You've been pulled out of the
Okay.
water forcefully by Scratch Ramble Raven. And Scratch, as
I
you
sat
look
on
around
her
the ladder...
shoulder
Yeah, no, he was escorted out
Oh,
on my shoulder.
sorry. I missed that detail.
Voluntarily. Sorry, go ahead.
Scratch, as you look around the larder, looking for spooky shit, as you said, I need you to roll me a D100.
Okay. 55.
Down the middle of the lane. All right.
That's right.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
back at the farm, I do require... oh, hold on a minute. I need to check my own note here. Un moment. Your patience is appreciated. Okay. As Theron and Declan are seated at this table, a woman sits across from you, Theron.
Hmm.
And as she does, she kind of looks at you, glancing over at Declan. She looks at you, Theron, and she says, I get the feeling you heard something.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
He's been hearing me the whole time.
Sir, everyone's
your
heard
name?
you.
I just want your name, sweetheart. Come on.
Oh,
Sweetheart.
Racist and a womanizer.
uh-huh.
Roll me a persuasion check, Declan.
Not even a natural 20 could get you anything.
A 9. A 9. She
Love
looks
it.
at you.
I mean, I clean up really nicely. I mean, this is just my everyday thing. But if I really want to, I can clean up nicely.
You could call me Killian. And then keep it to yourself.
All right. I like a woman in charge.
Oi.
The only way you're gonna get a woman is if she charges.
That's pretty good.
That was really good.
We all in the tavern know his name's Declan. What about you, stranger? Who are you?
Me?
Hmm?
I'm just a traveler passing through on my way to do some.
And she looks at you. She says, well, glad to see you here at the tavern. And she glances out the window. She says, what do you think that fella's doing? You see a man, as described before, pounding a stake into the ground. And at this point, the pole is inches from being fully buried.
I don't know. Maybe he's doing some kind of work outside the tavern. Maybe the bartender knows who he is.
Curious. And as she points your attention to him, you watch as the final hammer blow on the stake drives it into the ground. I need everybody to roll me another perception check.
I'm getting scared. Yep. Boy.
That's a natural 20. That's another
Two
natural 20. Declan and Scratch. All right, Theron, I'll roll for you. Let's see how you do. Maybe it'll be a
20,
natural
right?
20.
How tall
It ain't.
is the ceiling in here?
Killian is...
No, the ceiling.
Oh, the ceiling's about 12 feet tall.
All right.
It's a pretty high ceiling.
Not
see
big
that-
enough.
Well, sorry. With a 15, Theron. Okay, so Declan, Scratch, and Theron. You all notice it. A sudden change of atmosphere. It's brief, as if you blinked and everything was just slightly different. It feels as though the light is less harsh than it was a moment ago. As if someone turned on the cool filter on the world around you. Everything seems the same, but only slightly different.
So I noticed this, yeah?
Mm-hmm. With a natural 20, you bet your bottom dollar you do.
Yeah. Fuck, do they always keep it so dark in here?
They have plenty of torches.
Can you not see?
No, this is different, though.
Well, I imagine you could see anywhere. With drow eyes of yours.
What? I'm not a drow.
I'm
Not
not
up there.
talking to you, you fucking...
I'm
Just-
also not a drow.
I dropped out for a second. I don't know if
Oberyn?
anybody.
Oberyn, you were not there. You were over by the countertop at the moment.
Oh, yeah. I'm just
Uh,
kicking around looking for loose drinks that were left behind.
Oh, roll me an investigation.
No.
Are you going to get fucked up at the beginning of this adventure? Because that would be great.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Okay.
Why not?
Pretty good. I'll give a negative.
Turns out drunken brawling is my specialty.
Apparently
no, not
so.
really.
With a
Not
16, there are a number of drinks left out by patrons that have finished their breakfast and left you basically mimosas and other various morning beverages that are, well, alcoholic. So, as you are sniffing through them and finding them, are you helping yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly around like an annoying mosquito and just helping myself to the leftover drinks.
Roll me a con
a-
save.
Rough
And-
night, nothing like the hair of the dog.
Roll me a con save and a D100.
Constitution. All right at those. So. Okay. And a D100.
Yes.
Alright. Turns out Tiny Man's doing alright holding this liquor. Hopefully.
I do need you to also roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
Did the music just get spooky?
Ooh.
Oberyn, as you
Kick
flit
masters now.
from drink to drink, you are enjoying the flavors of what is maybe the equivalent of a White Russian or something. The surface of the drink is smooth, and as you take a drink from it, it is delicious. The alcohol burning as it goes down. And as you kind of lean back, satisfied, you suddenly feel sharp pain coming from your right arm. You look down, and darting away, a black tendril drips back down into the drink, and your right arm is bleeding. You've been cut for 2 points of damage.
Huh. Didn't
How do
see
you
that
react?
coming. Okay, not gonna take another sip of that one.
Everything else is fair game, though.
Yeah. No. I'm just gonna fly down the bar and see what else interesting is going on.
Okay.
I do have 40 feet, I believe, of flight or walking, whichever.
You can fly as far as you like. We're not in combat here. You can just say you
Oh,
do.
right, okay. Well, yeah, I'd like to, screw this, go to the end of the bar, see what's happening around the tables.
Roll me perception.
Anyone interesting?
Anyone interesting?
This
The
guy.
weird little devil hand that came out of your mimosa. That feels pretty interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that.
That's fair.
I've got
I
my
wouldn't
own
either.
tendrils to deal with.
Sure. Roll me perception and a charisma save.
Oh, okay, so...
The alcohol
Perception?
has kind of
Not
taken
great,
effect.
yeah.
You're a little buzzed.
And, charisma save. Ooh,
Yes.
not great at those.
Huh.
Ooh.
You hear in the back of your mind, you were the first to bleed. As you're looking around and you hear that, taking over your thoughts for just a split second, it's as if every other thought going through your mind is suddenly stopped, and all you hear echoing in the emptiness is that voice whispering to you. Harper,
Did I see that?
sure, but more importantly, you perceive everything a little bit more differently than everybody else. I described the cool filter being snapped into place for everybody else, but for you, the shadows are taller. The room is darker. The torches don't burn as bright as they did a moment ago. And you hear the whispers that were before momentary brief, intermittent flitting. Now you hear, almost on a repeat, "Yes, I am in. I am here. I am coming. Show me where you are."
Okay,
And
I
that
run to the nearest.
repeats.
Oh God. Yeah, I guess I'd be closer to the bartender here, so I'd run to him and be, "Something's happening. You have to get everybody to hide. I don't know what it is." I'm like tugging at his sleeve.
He looks down at you, and he says, "Yes, another soul for me." But then you realize he actually said, "What are you talking about, kid?"
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
I love it. I'm so worried.
I think I'm gonna run back into the larder where Scratch is.
Okay, that's great.
Because
Hold on.
Because I sort
right
of
there.
know her, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I've tossed you out a couple
I'm
times.
trying to see if I can get her to believe.
Harper, as you run into the larder, you see what I'm about to describe to Scratch.
What?
Scratch is my immediate favorite. I love the personality.
Scratch, this larder is dark. You've been in here before. You know it like the back of your hand. Only, as of just a few moments ago, you look around with this unsettling feeling crawling up the back of your neck. You feel as though you're being watched. And as you search, looking for whatever weirdness maybe originated the snow, or whatever it was Harper was muttering about, it's impossible to know. As you look around, you suddenly see, lining the corners where the walls meet the ceiling, looking down at you, are irisless, pupilless eyes.
Oh, fuck. There's more spooky shit in here.
You whip around, Scratch, as you say that, and you see Harper emerge. And Harper, you see more than what Scratch saw. You see countless shadowy entities, almost as if pushing through the wall, their heads facing forward, their eyes pure white, staring down at Scratch. And then as you enter, many of them flit to you.
Oh God, they're in here too. We need to run.
Because this is fucking weird.
Oh, I thought I was the only one that could see them.
No, I'm seeing some shit.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of there.
You run out
Yeah,
of the larder.
I'm following closely behind,
Yeah, I run with.
and I'm gonna try to like vault over
Kid.
the bar.
Yeah, sure. Roll
I'm
me
gonna shut the
acrobatics.
door behind me, by the way.
Harper, roll me acrobatics as you vault over the bar. Basically, just don't
Shit.
nat one. Okay, you vault over the bar. It's not super graceful. You knock a few mugs down onto the ground, ale and orange juice and milk all across the floor, and you are standing on the other side of the bar, near Theron, where Theron and
Wait,
Declan...
did he just jump over me?
He jumped next to you. He's right next to you now. You see this emancipated-looking child is looking terrified, I suppose.
It's one scared urchin.
And across the table from you, Killian looks over at you, Harper, and then over at Oberon, and she says, "Where the two of you come from?"
Something back there. We have to
Do
get out.
you mean the Feywild or the back room? So these are both options as to where I came from.
Well, okay. I didn't expect the Feywild angle, honestly. Most don't just arrive from another plane. I suppose the back room is the answer I was hoping for. How did you get there? I guess it doesn't matter. Hello, I'm Killian.
Oberon.
Hi,
The large.
I can see that.
Yeah, haha.
Theron.
Oh,
I need you to make a note. Actually, I need you and Oberon to both make a note. You each have 1 point of corruption.
ooh.
Whatever that means.
Yup.
I am pretty corrupt.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All of you hear as Scratch panically slams the door and screams that there's some crazy shit happening.
There's some fucking eyes in the walls, man.
The bartender looks to you and says, "The fuck are you talking about?"
There's fucking eyes in the walls.
Eyes in the walls?
As this is happening, many of the patrons of the tavern, having either completed or nearly finished their breakfast, are like looking at all of you, and they're making their way toward the door. Because many of them have left at this point, as you're talking crazy, and they don't like it. As they are making their way out, the bartender looks and says, "You're scaring my customers away. Scratch, you better have a good excuse for this."
There's gonna be fucking shadow fuckers in here tearing people's innards out.
What are you talking about?
Like, oh,
The walls have eyes.
I think
walls have
at the,
fucking
Building alive.
I think at the start of all this commotion was starting with a Harper jumping over the bar. Declan would stand up and start to look around.
Roll investigation.
Okay.
I'm also turned around in my chair.
Okay.
Jeez.
As the two... Okay. Theron, I'll roll investigation for you as well. Maybe you'll roll well. Yep, you roll a
So,
25.
but I'm also like, what's going on?
Theron, you watch... Well, Declan and Theron, you both notice the man who is outside driving the stake is gone. There's no sign of him. The next thing you notice... Well, Theron, you notice. You're looking out the windows of the tavern at all the people that are milling about the town. You notice the reflections are not moving the way they should be. You can see Declan's reflection is following him as it should be, as if any other mirror window, but it is almost delayed a little. Or there's extra movements as he turns and looks around. The bartender looks at you, Scratch, and he says, "All right, let me see what the fuck you're talking about."
I fucking guessed. But if you die, can I have the tavern?
Right, yeah. If I'm offed by some bullshit, you can have the dragon's breath. You have my
Okay, you
word.
guys heard that right. Everybody heard that. It's legally binding.
You want me to off him with some bullshit?
I'm looking at you, fairy. And he goes to the door, and he opens it. Scratch, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Dex save.
13.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Which is great. Oops, that's not the right one.
Poor Fred.
We knew him well.
He's entered the
You
wonder
literally
dimension.
gave him the name.
At least he served me 2 drinks.
As the bartender opens the door, you watch, before he can truly react, a number of black tendrils reach out around him, and they are sharp. They close around the backs of his shoulders and his legs, and he's yanked in, and you watch as they sink into his flesh through his clothes, blood immediately pouring from severed arteries. He immediately just screams, "Ah!" as he's pulled into the room, into the darkness. The room
Declan
is
hits
so
the deck.
dark now that you no longer see him once he's past the threshold, as if he is swallowed by the shadow.
I was too far to grab him. I could have
Yeah.
grabbed him. I was too far away.
Oh, fuck. He's dead. I got a tavern, guys, but fuck.
Declan hits a deck and hides underneath the table.
Okay. You
Theron
hide. Roll me
flips
stealth.
the table up.
Oh,
Theron, you flip the table up. Which way?
the one he's hiding under, I hope.
Yeah, well, so that we can get behind it
Oh,
and
okay.
protect Killian.
Okay. You
But
throw the table
Declan's
up.
already under there, obviously.
He's under a different table. He's
No,
under
I'm
the.
yeah.
Oh, he's under a different table. Okay, well, he's got his own table. I'm over here with the lady. Yeah.
Harper, what are you doing?
Fucking told you. I already sort of hiding. Can I try to like telepathically talk to this voice in my head and be like, "What are you? What do you want? Leave us alone."
Roll
I
me
don't know
a
if that does
spellcasting
anything.
check.
A spellcasting check?
So roll basically a spell attack or a charisma plus proficiency roll, basically.
Charisma plus proficiency.
I have my own tendrils. If I was just closer, if I didn't walk down the bar top, I could have.
His blood is on your hands, Oberyn.
Listen,
Uh,
I don't
11
work here.
plus 13.
11 plus 2. Okay, 13. You reach out to the voice that you hear in the back of your mind. I am here to cleanse. I am here to drink of your life.
I feel like that has negative connotations.
Yeah.
There will be
Hey, you can't hear that.
no salvation. Drink of the
Something wants
fear.
to drink our life. I said that out loud.
What did you say?
Something's trying to drink our life.
Ugh.
That's what it's telling me. It's a voice.
I don't recall seeing that in the menu of drinks.
Scratch as you're running away from the door. I need you to roll me a perception check.
Pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good. Okay. With a 22. The room is maybe a little bit darker than it was a moment before. Underneath the edge of the countertop surrounding you, as you are still behind the bar, every lip, there is shadow. On the surface of the countertop, where drinks have been spilled, you see there are all sorts of just fluids. From when Oberyn was sampling, from when Harper darted over them, the spilled drinks. You watch as shadowy, sharp tendrils reach up from all of the surfaces.
Can I, like, reflexively kind of swing back over the counter and I'm going to increase my size. 12 feet, it's cramped, but it's
What?
close enough.
Yes, you can do that.
What? While that's happening, I am vaulting over the bar.
So
Give me a dexterity
I'm
save.
going to increase my size to about 12 feet.
Okay, he wasn't kidding about the large part.
Yeah, over in the
So-
large.
Oberyn grows. Appearance. Let's do 2.
Whoa. Big boy.
So
I'm
this
trying to-
fairy suddenly grows to 12 feet in height, filling the room up to the ceiling. And as that happens, Harper, you are pushed kind of to the side. As it does, these entities...
Oh, yeah, never mind.
These entities clawing their way out of the drinks. The tipped table in front of you, Theron, you see there are fluids all along the ground, and you watch as the shadowy figure, much like the one that you saw, suddenly emerges as if climbing from the fluid. And as it is in front of you, we're going to roll initiative.
Over.
Yeah.
It's literally that scene from The Ring.
Okay, where'd I roll initiative?
So,
Oh, found. Yeah,
It's
found
in
it.
utility.
you got it,
Found it. Quick question. Those black tendrils sound very similar to an ability that I have. Would I
Me
make that
too.
connection?
Could you what?
Would I make the connection between these tendrils and my arms of Hadar?
They're not the same.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
mine's completely different too. It's just very similar.
What's with
All right.
everybody having fucking tentacles?
And that's
This isn't Japan, and this isn't hentai.
The tattoos of lines down my arms. That's what that's about.
Oh.
Okay.
You gotta roll for
so-
Theron, Echo.
Oh, yes, sorry. Theron, you get to go first.
Oh boy.
With a 22. Theron, the
Ooh.
table's tipped in front of you. You're looking at this entity that has crawled its way out of the drink. It is reaching towards you with these sharp, cable-like tendrils that are trying to wrap their way around your arms and legs. What do you do?
So I jump back and I pull out my rapier and slash.
You make a rapier attack. Okay. I will roll it for you. Unfortunately, you rolled a 10 to hit,
Aw, buddy.
which does not hit. On your turn, I believe you can still move, and you still have a bonus action. Now, as a rogue, you can disengage with your bonus action. You can hide. You can dash. Disengaging allows you to move away from an enemy without taking an attack of opportunity.
And I grab Killian's hand and jump behind the next table. Because
just
I'm
met this
trying
girl,
to
my
be.
guy.
I'm stoic, but I'm also a gentleman.
Okay.
Stoic gentleman.
She's not going to resist your movement, but you can move at half speed because you are moving another person, which means you can move 15 feet. So you can make it to the next table, but not all the way behind it.
Okay, fair.
But you would end up here, and Killian would be right next to you. Does that seem appropriate to you? Theron? Uh-oh.
Maybe he phased out on
We might have
accident.
lost him, yep. Alright. I will assume yes, and we will move on. Alright. Next, Scratch.
Yeah, that's me.
What do you do?
Do I see this big old bad boy?
The table is uprighted, but for the sake of argument, I'll say you know it's there.
Okay. She's gonna say,
This is my bar now. Get the fuck out of here.
and she's gonna fling herself at this thing.
Okay?
She's just gonna clock it with a closed fist, like
Okay.
in the jaw.
Go ahead. Make an attack.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 7 points
Unarmed?
of damage.
Uh-huh.
Unarmed fighting? What
And
the
a
fuck?
tavern brawler.
Oh boy.
I can put 'em.
It is weird. As you strike this entity, your fist connects with something. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like meat and flesh. It feels as though you have shoved your hand into ash and connected with something solid, and then you feel the pain in your knuckles that tells you did strike something.
Can I
Just
try
didn't-
to... Sorry, can I use my tavern brawler feat to try to grapple it?
Yes, you
Hold
can.
still.
That's an
Yes, you
athletics
can.
contest, right?
It is.
Ugh, not great.
I have good news.
It's not very strong?
It doesn't resist.
Oh shit. That's not good news. That's scary.
It uses its reaction to instead restrain you and make a tentacle
No.
attack.
Oh.
Yes.
Uno
I'm gonna throw so
reverse.
many tentacles at these guys.
It is going to make an attack at advantage as you are now restrained.
Hold on, I'm gonna parry that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you have to hit me first, so sorry, go ahead.
That's a 14 to hit.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
Ha ha.
You are now restrained.
Fuck.
So, what this looked like for everybody else Scratch surges over the table and throws a wild haymaker into this entity. And as it connects, Scratch follows up, trying to wrap her arms up and underneath the limbs of this thing. Its body seems to almost change shape, to turn on Scratch. Its limbs winding its way around Scratch, the sharp edges of which almost cutting into her. But you manage to be slippery enough to not allow it to make a real attack on you. But you can't move.
All you hear as I'm struggling with this thing is kill it, kill it.
It is now its turn.
No.
It is going to make an attack at advantage on you.
No.
Yes. Okay, that is a 22 to hit. I need you to
Now I'm
make...
gonna parry it.
Oh, okay.
Spend 1 spirit order die to reduce the damage by the number you roll. +4. Oh, great. So yeah, go ahead, do your damage.
Okay, I need you to make a con save.
Okay. Okay. Mediocre.
You take 9 points of necrotic damage,
Okay.
and your maximum health is reduced by that much.
Bruh. Hold on, let me reduce
You failed
that.
the con save.
Oh, sorry. It's not, that roll wasn't accurate. It's supposed to be a D8 +4, not
Okay,
a
you have a
+4.
potential to reduce this to nothing.
Damn it.
You reduced it by 5. So, you lose
That's pretty
4.
good.
You lose 4 hit points.
Uh-huh.
And you...
And my max is also reduced.
By 4, correct.
Ow!
Yes. But that is that individual's turn. It is now another one's turn. Theron. From a spilled drink on the far side of this table, another entity appears. And it surges towards you. And Killian. I'm going to roll to see which it attacks.
He's gonna put the kill in Killian.
Could happen. Nope, it's attacking you, Theron. As it does, its tentacles and tendrils wind forward, and they slash at you. It's just a straight roll as you're not restrained. How about a 15? A 15, your AC is 15, so that does hit. Theron, you take 8 points of necrotic damage, and I'm going to roll a con save for Theron.
Don't fail.
You do
I know
not
you have
want
no
to.
control over this.
I think my combat tracker's wrong.
You don't see the entity that is attacking.
No, it just seems out of order too. There's that, and it's.
You
out
don't
of
see
order.
the enemies on the combat tracker.
No, I know, but for me, Scratch went before Theron. Right?
I
Mm,
went after.
No, Theron's not
Oh.
going right now. Theron's being attacked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm back.
Theron, you
Sorry.
succeeded on your con save, so you do not lose any maximum health, but you do take 8 points of necrotic damage, which I will account for you.
Oh, damn.
That's a spicy bite.
And my corruption already.
You are corrupted still. Don't worry, that'll play in later. Now, you guys watch as these patrons are trying to leave. Another entity appears.
Uh-oh, they're fucked.
And it will not reveal itself. Come on. Show up, you fuck. Alright. Well, it's there. Take my word for it. It's going
I
to
see
make...
it. I see
Oh,
it.
okay. My founder's just being slow. It is going to make
I believe
attacks on this individual.
Oh, they're fucked.
Could be.
Poor kitty boy.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
I will roll a save for this patron, but it's not looking good. Actually, I don't even know if it can survive a natural 20.
I was worried about swearing, but because I don't want you to get demonetized if we put this on YouTube.
I
but I'm
don't
good
make
now.
any money from these YouTubes, man. You
Oh,
can swear all
good.
you
I'm
fucking
good
like.
now.
I've also been a very sassy potty mouth this past couple of minutes.
All right.
Yeah, I was a thought that crossed my mind.
It is gruesome, as the Tabaxi commoner who's trying to leave gets apprehended by this individual. Its tendrils wrap around the Tabaxi's neck and waist, and with a critical hit, dealing 27 points of damage,
Whoa.
the Tabaxi is literally sliced into pieces. immediately killed.
My God.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
No.
Declan.
Bad class.
Wow.
Declan, it is now your turn.
I mean,
Did the 21 stealth allow for advantage on a strike if I wanted to?
That depends on which one.
Well,
Choose carefully. That's Scratch.
I know,
yeah,
that's me.
Scratch is. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go after this one.
Then it does have sneak attack.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
it's engaged with me too.
It also didn't see you, so.
Okay. So yeah, just gonna throw a dagger at it. A 22.
22 hits. Go ahead.
All right. And it features, yes. Or sneak attack. That was pretty good.
19 points of damage on the one that was already injured. Scratch.
Yeah, buddy.
You feel the entity that is holding onto you suddenly almost turn to dust as it is destroyed. Declan, I need you to make a charisma save.
Ah, okay. Okay.
You hear in the back of your mind, yes, you were the first. You were the first to destroy, and so you shall be the first to be slain.
I do want to ask. I picked up my uncommon item as an item. I don't know if this
Let me look at
item.
it. Oh, nope, that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It comes
does
through.
not matter. It punches through it like a bull through a wall.
Oh,
And it
fuck.
actually hurts. Hold on. I need to roll. I need you to make an intelligence save, and I need to roll.
Oh boy.
Wow,
Oh
you
no.
Fucked yourself. Congratulations.
Oof.
Yeah, nice.
You take half of 23 points of psychic damage.
Oh, dude.
Oh, how much?
Half of 23, so you take 11.
Okay. I don't have uncanny dodge. Why am I trying to uncanny dodge this? Because I just take 11. All right, cool. I guess I just scream out in pain and hold my head and fall to the floor.
Yep. It could have been way worse if you failed. But you do destroy that spooky tentacle entity. So, well done. Proud of you. It's now... do you have more on your turn if you want to move, I should say?
Yeah, gonna stumble and jump, ungracefully body roll over the bar.
Well, there's
Roll me
this
a dex save.
12-foot tall fucking fairy boy right
Yeah,
here.
but he can move through his space because it's large. Go ahead and roll me a dex save.
Harry
Declan.
boy.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
No, I
It's
mean,
literally...
I
Making
love it.
all the saves now. Okay, cool.
That is
Another
successful.
21.
Tendrils winding up out of a spilled drink on top of the countertop slash at you, but you manage to dodge them as you are now on the inside of the counter. And as you're looking around, you are now surrounded by slashing tendrils from all sorts of shadows and surfaces on the countertop.
I've made a mistake.
Bad idea.
That's where you are.
That's my turn, yeah.
All right.
Oh no.
Emerging from the countertop.
No!
Oh, fuck.
Another one.
What do you think you were dodging? Bad feelings? It's slashing at you here, Declan.
No!
And it has flanking.
Get wrecked, Deck.
get wrecked tech.
Right, that was a very satisfying sentence.
I love it. I love it. Okay. That's a 15 to hit you, Declan.
That doesn't it.
Okay.
Damn.
That's its turn.
Great.
Emerging from behind you, another one attacks you at advantage.
Wait, a 15 doesn't hit you?
No, his AC is better than that.
I would have thought I had the highest. Okay.
That's a 21 to hit, Declan.
Yeah, that is.
Well, howdy.
At
I
least
need-
there's
This
a
one.
limit.
I need a con save from you, Declan, as you take 11 points of necrotic damage.
You're going to evasion that, right? No.
I
Uncanny
can't
dodge. You can't uncanny dodge it.
I can't. I don't. We're not high enough level for uncanny
Yeah,
dodge.
If we were
20.
one level higher, not only could I protect you, but I could even go bigger.
As you
Oh,
are
fuck.
One level higher.
as you are slashed from both sides by these shadowy entities, they hurt. But you resist the life-draining effects of it.
Okay, 11.
11.
Oh,
Ouch.
not looking good.
Not
Not looking good at all.
Harper, it's now your turn. Shit's going south really fast.
Have you ever had to draw up a backup character for a one-shot?
Nope. If I'm dead, I'm dead.
Man, I don't know if my abilities are well chosen for fighting whatever this is. I got a lot of like psychic damage and stuff here. Okay,
I'll find
we'll
out.
see. We'll see.
One way to know.
Here's what I'd like to do.
Sure.
I think Harper's had a pretty fucking rough day and life, and he's really overwhelmed, and he's just gonna like look at the nearest entity. Which, how do I select what I'm clicking? Can people see that?
I can see you
this
mouse
one?
over it. I know which one you're talking
You
about.
can,
Okay,
if
cool,
you
yeah,
mouse
that
over
one.
it and hold and press T, you target it.
Okay, cool. And he's gonna just projectile vomit.
What the
A
fuck?
ray of
Oh,
Ah, okay.
that's not what I was expecting.
Disgusting, but fair. All right, roll your attack. So click attack in the chat log.
So,
Okay.
We are in a bar.
That's true. I will roll the con save. Because you...
Oh.
Oh, that hits. Yeah. Hold on. That is a natural 1. So it fails.
On the con save. All right, so that's roll
damage.
Okay.
Oh.
oh,
It is poison damage.
It is poison damage. That's what I'm.
The entity seems
Yeah.
to not take any damage from
No.
the poison effect.
Yeah. Okay.
uh-oh.
Well,
It is immune to poison damage and immune to the poisoned effect.
that was not well chosen, but we'll call it an involuntary reflex.
That's fair. Well, hey, it's a learning experience.
Okay. Bonus action movement. So my internet is cracking out. Okay, to do my telekinesis, I have to first action to cast the mage hand and then do that. So I can't do that right now. What about? I haven't really played a sorcerer before. When I use my sorcery points to do stuff, do I have to determine that before I cast the spell?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's it. I'm gonna hide under the nearest table.
Okay. Well, you're not a rogue, so you
Well,
can't.
not hide. Not
you,
hide.
you can
but
go there.
Try to
You can-
go behind combo.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you run under this table?
Yes.
All right. That is your turn. Oberyn. The large. Clearly. It's your turn. What do you do?
Okay, so I don't know how to access an item. Do I have to do it from a character sheet
So
to use an item?
if you choose your token and then highlight inventory in the top left, it'll show you your items.
Right, but it doesn't.
Okay.
The
So in that
one
case,
magic item I brought with me is not showing.
then it is not equipped. Hold on a second.
So,
Oh, I see. I see what you're doing. Okay.
yeah.
Hold on a second.
Give them a taste of their own medicine, kind of.
Let's see. Where is it? Why isn't that showing up? I know what you're trying to do. If you click on your character, double click on them to open up your actual character sheet,
Yeah.
it'll be in your inventory tab under equipment.
Yeah, it's there. Oh, okay. Can I... No, I can't put that on the hotbar. Okay, that's fine. I'll come back to that in
You
half a
should be
second.
able to click and drag it
I'm
down
gonna-
to the hotbar.
Yeah, I'm gonna... I'll figure it out in a second. I'm gonna make an attack at this one
Okay, go ahead.
with a scimitar. As a bonus attack, I'm gonna use my offhand.
All right, go ahead. All right, go ahead and click attack in the chat log.
Yep, I got it.
All right, awesome. That
Oh,
is a natural one and therefore
wow.
cannot hit.
Woof.
Okay.
I saw that.
Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't close enough to hurt someone else.
I don't run with
Okay,
any
it's-
botches or anything like that. If you natural one, you just miss.
No, that's fine. My scimitar didn't hit. So the one directly to the left of me?
This one?
Yeah, the other one.
This one.
Oh, shoot. I can't see what you're clicking. This guy.
Okay.
Can I target it? Yeah, there we go. No, it doesn't show up, so I gotta... It's not inventory. Oh, it is inventory. Tattoos are weird. Shoot, how do I... Oh, I got it.
Okay, let me read what you're doing.
Yeah.
While you're...
I'm extending the vines from my arms to try and grapple him.
Okay, I will roll its strength saving throw. It rolled an 11, which is a failure.
Yeah. So, well, for me, flavor-wise, it's, you know, roots and vines.
Okay.
But, yeah,
is
they come out of my
grappling.
arms, wrap around him, and grapple him.
Okay, roll me 3d6. Okay, it takes 8 force damage from the grapple. The entity is held in place by your tattoo, the vines winding around it. And Declan,
How you like it?
Theron, it is now your turn.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
So I'm trying to look at the sheet here. Hang on.
Let me see if I can... Yep, here it is. You can...
Can I look at the spell book? I know I have some stuff. I would like to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
And so do I cast it at a target? Like
You
the
choose an
closest one to
area.
her?
It is a
Okay.
10-foot radius circle. Let me see if I can
Probably
find
like over
I
here.
almost feel silly for not using fairy fire, you know, as the resident fairy.
As a fairy.
of the
So-
group. I do have that too. I just, I had pressing matters.
Where do you want
I
the
take-
fairy fire to occur?
Scratch's advice and cast it where she pointed.
Where did Scratch... Okay.
Where there are more enemies.
Okay. As you cast Fairy Fire, I will roll dexterity saves. Declan and Oberyn, you also need to make a dexterity save.
Oh.
You'll be fine, right,
okay.
Declan?
We'll see.
You should probably get out of there, though.
I'm trying.
15's pretty good.
Declan, you succeed.
Yeah.
Oberyn, you succeed.
Oh, alright.
The DC. 12?
10.
Oof.
One entity rolls a natural 20.
Okay.
And the other entity rolls a natural 8. So one of them is glistening with sparkles. This one, the one that you've already grappled, is now sparkly.
Edward Cullen from Twilight.
Yes, exactly. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So that was your action. You still have movement and a bonus action. You are in melee with this creature. What would you like to do?
So can I attack with my rapier?
Not
So,
as
like,
a
fend them
bonus
off?
action, I'm afraid.
Yeah. So I want to like get away then, because I can.
Good idea.
Yes.
Disengage
So
again.
so as much as I like Killian, I think that I'm gonna have to get away and get underneath the other table,
Okay.
She
and
can
you
fend
know,
for herself.
yeah, she's a strong, independent woman.
That's right.
So yeah, she doesn't
Later,
need
so
no
it's
man's favor.
All right. So you move to the other table after disengaging. You can move 30 feet if you don't bring Killian with you. So you want to go farther than that or stay there?
Maybe I'll go hang out with Declan if I have enough.
You can
Space.
get here.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll go on the other side then,
Okay. There you are.
guys. Yeah.
Scratch. You are no longer restrained.
Oh, I see that ugly piece of shit. I see these ugly pieces of shit.
okay. I'm gonna move forward, and since you abandoned this beautiful lady, I'm gonna save her.
Oh, that's a twist.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her the elbow.
All right.
What
You-
a twist!
I'm actually giving it to Killian. No, I'm kidding. I'm hitting the shadow
Intent.
creature. So that's a
20
dirty
hits.
20. Yeah, baby. And this.
12
Ooh.
points of damage. What a hell of a punch. Okay.
No, it was the elbow. I went.
Oh, sorry,
and I
sorry.
just
You
nailed
Muay Thai
it.
style, just whoosh, an
Right.
elbow right into this creature's face.
and hold on. Hold on. When I hit with a weapon attack, I'm gonna use one of my superiority dies. I'm gonna expend a superiority die to add to the total damage roll, and the target must make a wisdom saving throw. So I'm gonna use goading attack.
Nice.
And be like, pick on someone moderately smaller than you.
Okay.
So 1 is added to the total.
Wisdom save.
14.
I rolled an 11.
Yeah, so it has to attack me, or I think rolls disadvantage against someone else.
Okay. You deal an additional point of damage as you make it angry at you, I suppose.
Yeah. Come at me, bro.
All right.
You angrily bleat at it.
A bunch of emails just arrived. Here we go. All right. Now, it will make an attack on you, Scratch. it's its turn. Let's see how it does.
Please don't.
It rolled a 12 to hit.
That missed it.
Yep. All right. Let me see here. The specter. This one emerges and pushes up toward the individual by the door.
Oh, they're all fucked.
It could very well be, yes. And as it makes an attack, it hits with a dirty 20. Yep.
We left Eric.
The other individual who was trying to run is killed.
No!
Oh,
Damn.
rip.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Declan, it's now your turn.
Beaten and bloodied and bruised. He's bleeding from his side, and a little bit of blood drips out of his ears from the psychic damage. And he will disengage and hop over the bar.
Back over the bar.
Okay.
Back over the bar towards the dagger that he threw, and he'll pick up the dagger and chuck it at the one that hit him the hardest, which I think is the one that's fairy fired.
Okay, you have advantage
Sweet.
because it's fairy fired.
Awesome. 8th advantage. Fuck.
A 16 hits.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, nice.
What are you
They're
crying
not that
about?
hard to hit. 8 points of
Well.
damage. Okay.
And a sneak attack. Sneak attack.
If you were well, you could kill it right now. And you
Yeah.
did. The dagger right through the vaguely head-shaped part of this entity, and it is destroyed.
He flips it off and pulls out another dagger.
Okay. I believe that is your turn.
Yep.
It is this individual. It is grasping at you as you leave, Declan. But you get away, and so it will surge toward Oberyn,
Large.
the large. Can't
Bring
forget
it.
that.
No, I mean, look at me. Sometimes I'm tiny, sometimes I'm large.
Oberyn, that is a 15 to hit you.
That hits.
I need you to make a con save. Okay.
I'm alright at those.
That's good. That's real good.
What?
Sometimes.
Okay, that is a failure.
Sometimes.
You
Oberyn,
jinxed yourself.
This is going
Yeah,
hard.
I mean,
Look at Echo's face.
Oberyn, you take 11 points of necrotic damage, and your hit points are reduced by that much.
okay.
I'm in danger.
So your maximum hit points are now 21, as is your current.
Crap.
And that
lot
is
of
their turn. Is that one's dead?
damage.
Harper, you're up. You're hiding.
So
Okay.
this isn't.
I think
It's not I'm sorry. It's not automatically doing the damage on Foundry.
I'll take care of it for you. 1 minute.
Okay.
You took 11.
Sorry.
And your maximum hit points are now 21. There you go.
Thanks.
All right, Harper, go ahead.
Okay, I think I mean, I've seen some of these go down now. I've kind of steeled myself a little bit, centered myself. I'm going to draw a dagger just so that I have it drawn. And then I'm going to look at the one that I previously covered in like half digested bread.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And
Ugh.
I am going to cast, where is it? I'm going to try to out psychic this thing with Dissonant Whispers. That's a saving throw. It's kind of like whistling like a creepy child.
Okay. Hold on. What's the save? It's wisdom, I imagine?
Yep.
These things are not great at wisdom. And I rolled a natural 6.
Okay, rolling damage. Yeah.
Nice. Those
Oh,
are some
yeah.
good rolls. Nice, nice, nice.
I'm imagining Ring Around the Rosies in whistle
Harper.
form.
What do you whisper to this entity?
This says like a discordant melody, right? Is what it says. So I'm just gonna be like,
Like a weird Victorian child.
yeah,
That we all
exactly.
see in
Love
every
it.
horror movie. It's like la la la.
Yep, my hair's like draped over my face. Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh. Who's the real creepy thing in this game?
The entity sees
Exactly.
I mean, we've all got our points.
as you cast the spell, and the strange dissonant melody crosses the room. You watch as this figure whips towards you, its pupilless, irisless eyes locking onto you. And as the magic takes hold, it seems as though the psychic does more than you expected it to.
Oh.
Oh.
And this creature
Okay.
crumbles, its skull falling inward as it collapses into a pile of ash on the countertop.
Good choice.
Thank
I
goodness
take
for
back what I
magic.
said earlier about my abilities. Okay. Oh yeah.
Glad y'all love magic.
Anything else on your turn, Harper?
I think I'm good. My
You gonna
attacks
stay
are
right
all
there?
ranged. Yeah.
Okay. I need you to make a charisma save.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, thank God for a good roll.
Hey.
Charisma
That's
based
successful.
spellcaster.
Don't worry about it.
Now I'm worried.
Don't worry about it. Oberon, it's your turn.
Alright, so. This guy right here, next to me.
Is dead as
I
shit.
assume he's... Oh, is he?
He's a pile
Yeah,
of
he
dust.
was the one that just got its head popped in by Harper.
Okay, it doesn't
There's
show it
one
differently.
next to me on this
Here,
side of the
I'll-
room,
I'll just clean it up. There you go. Off he
and
goes.
there's one by the door.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think I can actually just barely get there. That
All right.
40 feet.
You run into range.
Mhm. And I am going to just hit it with a scimitar.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Good attack.
Does 22 hit?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming. For 6 damage.
Okay.
Is this the last one?
Nope.
No, there's one by the door.
Okay, I'm gonna go get that one. So, as a free action, I'm gonna activate my fire rune on the one I just hit.
Okay.
What does that do?
It deals
It
extra
has to
damage.
make a saving throw.
Okay, so first, roll me 2d6. Because you have potential to just kill it, so.
Oh.
Yep. As you slash into it and the fire rune in your blade, the flames up over the form of this entity, and it collapses into a pile of dust.
That's not even the coolest rune I have.
Well,
I'm sure you'll have a chance to use them all.
that's your turn, I believe.
Yeah, I used all my movement. I'm done.
Theron. All of them are
Alright.
destroyed, save for the one by the door that has killed 2 commoners.
Do I care? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
Do you?
It's on you.
You seem to give a shit about Killian.
I moved on.
Oh. You did. You left
Jeez,
her.
I'm chaotic, but good.
So, if I cast invisibility,
You will go invisible.
and will that'll only last for the turn?
That let me read your feature that gives you invisibility.
It lasts. If it's the regular spell, it lasts an hour, unless you attack something with it.
The spell
If it's
lasts
the-
for a minute.
A minute, yeah? That's still the entire
No, I'm
combat.
sorry. It lasts an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So,
You can only do it once, but you can make yourself invisible or somebody else.
Can I reach the one by the door?
Let me
question.
measure. You would have to spend your action as a dash to reach the one by the door.
Don't
And then
forget,
I
Eric,
would-
you have a bow.
That
if
is
you're
true.
invisible, they won't see you.
You hope.
That's what. So I was, because I have assassinate as well. So I want to probably I can get my sheet
If
back.
you surprise a character, or you go before it in initiative, any attack that you land is a critical hit.
Nice.
So does the one by the door notice me?
Yes.
And if I dash, Well, if I dashed, it would notice me. So
Well, it already knows you're here.
yeah.
You have to hide
So I'll
to
try-
try and lose it.
Okay,
Or
I'll
you could jump over
try.
the bar and try to hide.
Yeah, I'll try firing
don't
my
think-
bow at it.
Okay.
Invisibility's not gonna work.
You're a rogue, yeah.
Yeah.
You with your bonus, you have a cunning action. With your bonus action, you can hide if you wish, and you can
Oh.
try to get you can try to get advantage on this attack if you hide first.
And if you get
So-
advantage on it, you get sneak attack on it, which adds more damage to it.
Exactly.
So if I
We got
So if
turned
I-
over tables and stuff.
okay, well I'll try to hide behind the bar, I guess.
Okay,
If
so
that's not too far.
you run 20 feet behind the bar, and you hide. I'm going to roll a stealth for you. Looks like you're pretty good at stealth.
It's a sneaky boy.
Mhm.
That is a 15 on
Fire.
stealth. I will roll to see if it knows where you went. Okay. It does not know where you are, so you can make an attack at advantage. You're going to use your bow, or are you going to throw a dagger? The bow
Which
does a
would
little
do
more
more damage? I'll do the bow then.
Okay. You make an attack at advantage, which I'm rolling for you. Okay. With a 23, which I will reveal, you certainly hit. So now I'm going to
Nice.
click damage for you.
Nice.
Kill it, right?
Your basic arrow deals 7 points of damage, and then you add sneak attack to it. Which, let me go to your features and pull up sneak attack. Okay, so your arrow dealt 7 piercing damage plus 9 sneak attack. So you did 16 points of damage to this entity by the door. It sure did not like that. I believe that is your turn. That was your movement action and bonus action.
Nice.
Scratch.
Yay.
It's your turn.
Okay, she's first gonna look at Killian and she's gonna say,
I know he did the last blow, but I saved you. Like, I was the one who jumped in when nobody else would, so, you know, you're welcome.
and then she's gonna,
I saw it. Thank you.
and God, I only have so much. I have a bow too.
I don't really like to fight with weapons.
But she's gonna get over here. And I'll take a pot shot at this bad boy with my longbow.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 19 to hit.
That certainly hits. Go ahead and roll
Put
damage.
this fucker out of his misery. Not great, but bink.
It's something.
6 points.
6 points of damage. As you pull out the longbow and you loose an arrow toward this entity, Scratch, how do you want to do this?
I think it's gonna be looking at Theron over the bar, and it's gonna. Does it have a face?
Kind of.
Does it have a mouth?
No.
Aw. Okay, well, it's fine. My vision is gone, but it's gonna look at Theron, and it's gonna be like focused on that, and she's just gonna like whistle to get its attention, and as soon as it turns to look at her, she's gonna loose the arrow, and it's gonna go right its weird little eye.
Its head turns at like a strangely canted angle, looking at you. Its pure white eyes staring into you as the arrow right into its head, and it slumps forward before collapsing into a pool of dust.
I'm gonna hop up on the table and be like,
Saved everybody now. You're welcome. Tip your waitress. That's me.
As the combat ends, I need everybody to roll me perception. And I will roll for you.
we
Theron.
didn't save the day. It's not over.
And that's why they call me Oberon the Large.
Oh.
Theron, you rolled a 6. Sorry.
I'm on
Yay.
a again. Can you roll for me?
Yes. One moment.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
grab
plus
a tool
3 on perception.
real quick.
I'm rolling it from your sheet in Foundry. You rolled a natural 20, Harper.
Woohoo!
Hey.
All right. As we finish that combat, and you all look around, we're going to take a 10-minute break.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Y'all are a fun group.
Thank you.
I'm having fun with this.
It's a good time.
Be right back.
I don't know if I want to keep up my Victorian orphan voice this whole time, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think that's a child, but you know.
He's growing. He's
I,
going through, growth spurts and voice changes.
sure. I mean, I
He's like
found you in
11.
the warehouse to a tavern, but whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I've never seen a child just gorge themselves on rice like that. But to be fair, y'all have probably never seen a 20-foot tall, two-headed goat. The Feywild is different from the material plane. I don't know what's normal here.
Are you asking like what if the Fey creatures are normal in Amaranth?
No, I was just saying by comparison. I don't know what's normal here, because where I'm from, it's very
Oh,
Alice in Wonderland.
yeah. We're actually where this particular one shot is set. If you click on the Amaranth world map,
But I read
uh,
the thing about the Google Doc.
yeah.
I read about the world and all, and I don't know. I didn't think they would be super common.
Depends on what
Uh,
part of the world you're in. They're pretty common
yeah.
in certain countries, but not in
So,
others.
yeah, if you look at the Amaranth world map, to the east of where we are, where I know it's a large map, but if you zoom in on Nosverdanya and Malachor, you'll see Tymore where we are at, and then to the east northeast is Ends Meet, um, and
I know where
that's
that is.
yeah, that's where it is heavily Fey,
Hmm.
heavy Fey influence. Where
Well,
the planar, I guess, membrane between the material and the Feywild are pretty thin.
it's a one shot. It doesn't matter if I change my
Oh,
Yeah,
I,
I meant if I
I
change
just
my backstory and such,
I don't have a
it
backstory.
doesn't. Oh, good.
I thought you're the saucy barmaid.
I just want
That's a
to. It was
I'm the
backstory.
just
very beautiful barmaid. Yeah.
That's backstory enough.
Hmm.
yeah. It was just something I knew about this particular world that I thought you
Ross and
might
I know
find
a lot about
interesting.
this world because we've played in
Yeah.
it for a couple years now.
Mhm.
Okay, does it tell
Uh,
you guys when I drop out? Because I've had my internet drop out like twice or
Sometimes.
three times.
sometimes you're
Okay,
just silent, and we know, like we kind of
okay.
figure.
That's a
Because I have
solid
to
maybe.
I figure I'm just
Hmm.
my guy's just checking out for a second or he's thinking really
Luckily,
hard.
you're
Apparently,
playing the strong silent type, so it's perfect.
yeah. Well, and apparently my perception is shit, so I'm just not
Okay.
percepting.
You're thinking about that
Apparently.
bacon.
Hey Ben,
Saw, dude.
she's like, oh, my friend. Have you ever met Tierre?
That was fucking hilarious. And I thought it was weird that you were like, you elves, and you're half elf. Like, like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Yeah, I thought that reference was funny.
That was great.
That's just for you.
Hmm. This is delicious.
I half thought about doing like an Aussie accent, but I did I no.
We should all know our limitations.
Yeah, I know.
I made a
Ozzy's
mistake with the voice
way.
I picked because it's hurting my throat.
Oh no, I love it. I love her voice, her whole personality. It's so much
As long
fun.
as you like it, it's worth it.
The old diner
Mhm.
voice. Yep. You want some
But to
coffee?
be fair,
Yeah.
to be fair, I'm pretty chaotic.
It's true. You made it snow in my storeroom.
That one time.
Yeah, I guess.
One
5
time
minutes ago.
more
in
than
game.
enough.
Yeah, it's only been 5 minutes in game. Time is a weird soup in D&D.
Yep.
Those people were by the door for a really long time. You think they would have gotten out, you know?
You'd think
I
that they
mean-
would have been able to make it out, but no, they were too slow.
Maybe they
I
just
mean,
got caught in
In
conversation.
D&D, like a
Hmm.
2-day long travel could take 20 minutes, whereas like a 5-minute battle could take a good hour.
Yeah.
It's D&D.
Yep.
I played it in a game that had class DMs, and we had like, it was like a 3-week journey, and it took like 6 months in real life to actually make this journey.
Uh-huh.
Oh damn!
Uh-huh. I blame everybody else. Because I've never made a mistake in my life.
To be fair, I allow you guys
I
to
believe
push.
that.
I allow my players to push. You know, I push a lot of role play, and
I mean, I like roleplay, obviously.
yeah. So you know,
Wait, was
A
that
lot- a
supposed
lot
to be
of-
like a funny
a lo-
inside joke? Or...
no, a lot of no, a lot of stuff happened during travel. That's for sure.
We're talking about Saturday game Echo.
Hmm.
It's a dirty game. And how sometimes it takes a while for us to get to our destination because we like to talk a lot.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Very much an RPing game.
You know, I've had so many DMs apologize about like it taking a minute because roleplay and talking. I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, I
play
love
D&D
I
for
love
roleplay.
battle too. Like clearly, I love combat, but like the role play and like getting to know people in such that's fun.
Agreed.
Equal parts
Sure.
on both sides of the coin.
Before we dive back in, I just want to check in. How are you guys doing?
I'm
Good.
great. My throat hurts a little
Good.
bit, but that's my fault.
Well, you chose a voice like this, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Whoops.
Brooklyn.
I couldn't tell the difference.
You want some coffee?
I'm
I'd
surprised
love a
you didn't say I'm working here.
Working here. I'm channeling my East Coast upbringing to bring you scratch.
Please keep her voice.
Oh yeah, I will. I'll pay for it tomorrow, but that's fine.
Yep.
I don't talk a lot at work anyways.
It's fine. Just hold up a sign like Wile E. Coyote, like whatever you want to say.
What?
It is a job where you don't have to talk. So
I
that's
would.
good.
I wish more people wouldn't talk to me. Actually, it has improved since I've gone
I work in
upstairs.
customer service. I
Ugh.
get nothing but people talking to me. Yeah.
Ugh. No thanks.
I'm actually on paid vacation right now, so they're paying me to not be there.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Echo's whole job is talking.
It sure is.
Mm-hmm.
I like it so far.
So far.
It
Do you
has
like our
its
ragtag
trials and
group today,
tribulations.
Echo?
It is certainly one of the most interesting I've had for this one shot.
We have a cursed Victorian child, a fairy who is large, Shadow as a person, an asshole, and me.
An asshole.
Guess which one you are. Tag yourself.
Wait, who's the
Most of them
asshole?
are pretty descriptive, so.
Are you talking about Killian's not an asshole? Come on.
Right, sorry, my bad. I shouldn't judge her so harshly. A sexist, racist womanizer. Yep, still talking about Gillian, of course. I bet in high school Declan was called Dicklin for a reason.
No, his middle name was asshole.
Ugh. You are what you eat.
Oh,
Love it.
oh no.
Didn't expect that.
I think he would pride himself on that.
2023. Everybody's eating ass for fun. It's
Yeah,
fun.
that's fair. It's 2023. Everybody eats ass.
You can't say it in
It's
front of the
whatever
child.
year it is. What year is it, Echo? 102
It's not a
PR?
child.
Yes, it is 102 PR.
I know everything.
Oh,
She's like my most paid customer. She's here all the time. She plays
Can't
in
get
all
rid
my
of me.
games. I'm not complaining. I need the customer.
Sometimes I stalk you back to your house.
You live in my house.
I know.
Y'all are adorable. I love playing his games.
I just really like his DM style.
Which is a relief.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you didn't, and I'd be running games all the time?
No.
You'd be like, nah,
Well, I mean, we met through D&D, so that makes sense.
I love my boyfriend, and I play in a game with him where I don't think I could tolerate either of us DMing for the other one.
Really? He doesn't play favorites. Let me fucking tell you. He has put me through the emotional ringer. There's been multiple sessions where he's made me
And in
cry.
fact, I would argue that he picks on you the most.
He sure does.
No, I don't.
Listen, if my man DM for me, he would favor me. And I would get annoyed with that. If I did the opposite, he would get annoyed that it wasn't favoring
It's a hard
him.
balance, but we make it work.
Yeah.
Well, let me be real. Penn, as a player, often plays characters that make terrible decisions. And so it might feel like I'm picking on her, but really it's just the consequences of her own actions.
Consequences of my actions. But it's so much easier to blame you.
You can certainly do that if you need to sleep at night, but we all know the truth.
Okay.
Are we all back? Are we ready to continue?
Yep.
Seems
I
like
ate
True,
curry.
You do play characters that famously make bad choices.
Both of us?
I love that. This is the first
As-
time I've ever played someone chaotic.
Chaotic characters are fun.
Yes, they are. As we get back into it, the combat is over. The strange entities that were slashing at you have been reduced to dust, and that dust is rapidly evaporating. It is a moment of quiet. All of you notice, with those perception checks, with a couple exceptions, Theron, and Oberyn, the two of you don't really notice much, aside from the adrenaline cooling off from the fight you've just had. Everyone else, the room is getting darker. The torches are becoming less effective. The shadows are growing taller. It is beginning to match the visions of the room that Harper first had when the pulses first started.
Ugh.
Are you okay?
Do we want to stay here?
The world's getting darker. I think I'm dying.
Probably. You look like shit.
Fuck. Anybody got any
is there more
healing?
bacon?
What did you say?
Is there more bacon?
I mean, I
I
feel like
worked up an appetite.
rules aren't really a thing right now. Go help yourself. Does anybody have healing for the ugly one?
I'm not that kind of fairy.
Scratch, roll me a history check.
Okay. Terrible. Some might say a natural one.
I love Scratch's personality so much.
Don't worry about it, Scratch.
Now I'm worried.
You don't remember something, that's all.
Aw, does anybody have any, like, light? Because these torches aren't cutting it anymore.
I'm going to cast the light cantrip.
Great.
Okay, never mind. That's better than
Cast
what I
the
was
light
gonna do.
cantrip.
I'm no fucking scholar,
Oh.
but I think they like the dark.
Declan
I guess
is gonna...
I have to cast it on object, right? I'm gonna cast it on my own knife and then just hold it up.
Okay.
Declan's
let me
gonna
pull-
scramble over to the bar, and the dagger that he threw, he's gonna cast Mage Hand
Ooh,
and
right.
pick it up and bring it over to himself.
So I'd like to ask Scratch. What kind of tavern you running here?
I've worked here for like 10 years.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm open to serving all patrons, but this.
No, the ghosty guys, they're new stuff. Did anybody see anything weird happening before all this shit went down?
I felt it.
You felt?
Yes, that's what I've been telling everybody.
Yeah,
No
but
one
you're really
listens.
weird, kid. Like, why would I believe you?
I saw a weird guy in the
I've been
corner
seeing
with
things
long
for a
hair.
week.
There was a guy in the corner.
Also,
Long-
did anybody
long-
have a voice in their head at all?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Theron.
Well, one more
I
than usual.
I heard it.
Scratch thinks everyone's crazy but her. Love
True
it.
facts.
Theron, with your natural 20 on perception. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Theron. Theron didn't see shit. Harper, with your natural 20 on perception. I just forgot because I rolled for him. Harper, as you are having this conversation, talking about what you've already seen, you're holding the knife over your head, producing light. You turn, and you happen to look out the front windows of the tavern. You see that the town is in a panic. People are running back and forth across the plaza. Many of them are trying to collect their things into bags. Beyond them, and more concerning, you see that there is something wrong with the sky. Toward the edges of the city, well, town, there is a dark ring growing. It's as if the edges of the town are black. The day sky is still visible. You can still see it about maybe... From here, it looks like it's 50 feet up. But this dark shadow of a wall that's surrounding the town, you can see it out the front window, is getting taller.
I think I walk over to the window and just kind of look. Therefore, moving the light away from everyone, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm fucking following you, because fuck these shadows.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Can I
have...
drag
The creepy
myself?
kid is moving. We should
Yeah,
follow
you can
him.
move yourself.
Yeah, I'm following the light too.
Okay. Where are these the windows?
Yep, those are the windows.
Okay.
Oberyn, at this point, you are no longer large.
No longer Lord
Yeah,
George.
go back to my normal size.
Theron said he was also coming.
Oh, lag.
I mean, I'm gonna fly over to them, but
Okay,
as my little self.
sure.
There I go.
Harper,
Goddamn,
as you
I'm
look
adorable.
out... Whoops. Well, you went right through the wall. Okay.
Yeah. He is a creepy kid.
That's just something I can do.
You just go through walls now.
As you
That's all that I
near...
heard.
I've seen weirder.
As you near the windows and you're peering through it, you get closer to it and you can see your reflection close to you, looking back at you. But it's not right. Your reflection is wrong. Your reflection is angry. It's staring at you, full of hate. As if it could reach out, it would kill you.
I smashed the window.
With what? Your hand?
My dagger.
Okay, roll me an attack.
It's a better choice.
Well, I have learned to take these things seriously, I think.
Yeah, out of everybody, Harper's the only one who even took this seriously to begin with.
Hmm?
14. Yeah, your dagger strike. Well, it would hit the window. But you watch as the blade of the dagger slams in your ice pick grip toward the glass. It passes into the window. And as it does, your hand also passes into the window. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you see these tendrils pulse up out of the window, trying to wrap their way around your wrist.
I am literally right behind him. Can I aid in his... You like grab him by the waist and pull him back?
You could change it to a strength saving throw.
Would that help
That's
you,
not
Harper? That's not better?
No.
Even with...
That's
So
not
it would
no.
only change him? It wouldn't add a bonus for me at all?
It would give him advantage on it.
Well, hang on.
So
I
it's
don't know how
either
to
a
mount
dex
it.
save or a strength with advantage. It's up to you.
My dex is definitely higher than my strength.
It's up to you.
It's only higher by 2, though, or by +1, actually. Yeah, maybe I can do strength then. With advantage, sure.
Okay. Strength with advantage. Go ahead and roll it.
I'm gonna grab him by the scruff
Nice.
of his shirt and pull him back.
So, you do
Oh, wait,
so.
that's still so dexterity. Whoops, sorry.
It's fine. Your strength is one lower. So with a 17, you are successful. You are not gripped and cut by the cable-like tendrils emerging from the window.
And they're still emerging, right?
No. Once you are far enough away from the window, they retract. They retreat.
So, fuck reflections. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's try the door.
Let's just go out.
Yeah, I'm with the
out of my
bartender.
tavern.
What the fuck?
Door's open. You run outside?
Yep.
Yeah, we're all
Okay.
going outside.
Yeah, I follow at a
Mhm.
distance. I ain't stupid.
Mm-mm. We're closed.
All right. One moment.
We getting a map change?
You're getting a map change. You all emerge outside of the Dragon's Breath Tavern.
That's gonna be Copel's breath after I take over.
Okay.
Everybody heard him say that it was mine if he died.
It's true.
Scratch his place.
Or I'll name it Scratch and Sniff.
I mean, I assume if one of us dies, we're looting the crap out of them. Like, take their freaking shoes.
I don't think I'm gonna have anything to loot, guys.
You don't even have food.
We'll take your shoes.
What shoes?
I don't
He's
have
barefoot.
food.
He's 100% barefoot.
Oh.
You emerge from the tavern into the town proper. You're in the plaza. You can see that on the ground in front of you is the surface of that stake that is driven into the ground. You see that aside from that, farther out, there are townspeople that are milling about, running from house to house. They're gathering their things. People are trying to leave.
One thing I know about a situation is that if everybody else is doing it, we probably should too. So, can we get the fuck out of here?
Just leave.
I don't know. I feel like everybody else was doing it is a bad reason to do it.
Is there a stable nearby?
A stable? No.
Yeah.
There are no stables in the town proper. There. You would have seen a stable on your way into the town, but it's the sort of thing that's on the outskirts. This is the center of town.
I was thinking about Scratch's bacon on my way in. So.
Okay. The stable would have been to the northwest, up to the northwest of the town.
Should we just take a road out? Just say fuck it.
I mean, did you see those fucking things in there?
I say we run.
Do we see
We-
the thing getting taller and taller
Oh yeah.
now that we're outside?
All of you can see it's maybe about 70 feet tall now. This dark shadow. It's almost like it's consuming the sky in all directions.
I
Scratch
can't go
would,
that big.
Scratch would actually like grab you by the scruff of your clothes, Oberon, and say,
Hey, Glitter Bomb, can't you fly up?
Yeah, I absolutely could, but I'm not big enough to.
What do you gotta be
Now I
big for?
think
You just
about
gotta
it.
get out of here.
I could take one of you with me.
I volunteer.
I can carry someone. I can carry someone if I'm big. Well,
We'll go
I
out.
can
Me,
go.
me and the little guy. We'll go out. We'll send help. Promise.
I can go to large size and then carry someone with me.
Whoa. Shouldn't you're the owner of this bar now? Shouldn't the captain go down with the ship? I'll go.
If we're a ship, I'd agree with you, but it's a bar.
No, take me.
She's
I'm
got
the
a
better
point,
one.
too.
I got contacts. I can get help. Plus, I got fucked up. Look at me.
Honey,
But
you already look like that.
she's now a business owner in this city. If anything,
Right,
she's
I'm
got
sweating.
clout.
Yeah.
I mean, still, captain goes down with the ship, right?
We don't even know if that's a way out. Fuck.
How rapidly does it seem to be rising?
It looks like it'll get. Well, it's moving pretty quickly. It's reaching up towards the sky, and you get the feeling it's kind of in a dome shape.
Yeah, like it's gonna come together.
Well, as you look up, and you look straight up, over the center of the town, there is a circle of darkness that is expanding outward as well.
I can
So
fly
we
at
try to get
40
away from
feet
it.
a turn.
I'm
What
sorry.
did you say, Theron?
One at a time. Theron, what'd you say?
I say we try to get out of town by whatever road we can.
Right, but the whatever that bullshit is rising from the ground. I'm assuming it's already covered all of the exits.
Not
I
a
could look.
I was gonna say I can fly at 40 feet a turn, which is like a few seconds, right?
Yeah, a turn is 6 seconds.
Okay. So I could fly theoretically 40 feet in 6 seconds. I think that's increased by 5 when I go big. But the problem is I get one of you outside of the range. By the time I get back for the next one, my timer might run out and I go back to
Why?
being
You just bring
itty
one,
bitty.
and then we just go ask for help. But we don't even know what's gonna happen when you get up there. So maybe you should just go up
I'm
there and
pretty
like,
sure.
scope it
I'm
out.
pretty sure I can get one of you out, but not everyone.
I don't know if I.
All right.
can
I'll
move.
compromise. Take the kid, because the future of our
It's not a kid. I'm pretty sure it's not a kid.
what? You're
What
not a
do you
kid.
mean?
The child.
I'm 11. I'm 11 years old.
Insight check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that my age?
Terrible.
Harper, roll
Yep,
a
that's the kid to
persuasion
me.
or a deception, whatever is
Natural
applicable.
20.
That's a
I don't know.
natural
The child
20.
creeps me
But,
out.
Okay.
I mean,
hold on.
I am true. Like, if you're trying to determine my age, and you rolled the nat 20, I am actually 11 years old. So you're right. I don't think. Do I need to roll anything against that?
No, you. It's a kid.
Yeah, it's a
What's the
fucking.
child?
It's a. Come on, it's a fucking kid. Just take the kid. Take the kid and
Okay,
go.
you can tell. You
Fair
can tell
enough.
there's something dark inside of me,
Alright,
but that
like-
should have already been evident.
Hold on, before we decide
We're-
to save the youth, this kid looks like he's got hepatitis or something. I don't think he'll last anyway.
I think we should go to the temple.
Is there a temple in
They
town?
might know what they might know what to do. This is beyond my. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't even
11.
know
I
what's
don't assume
happening
you
in
would know
my
the
head.
answers to
There
the problem.
is a temple of Pyrrhus in town.
Yep, well, let's
Alright.
go.
So
What if I'm an atheist?
You're an
who's gonna
asshole.
gonna have the hardest time getting through the city to the temple? Because I'll scoop up whoever and fly them there.
I mean,
To the
probably the
temple?
kid.
Yeah, I assume the kid.
Okay, I turned off the light cantrip for sure.
Okay.
I don't want to be attracting attention.
Where is the temple of Pyrrhus?
Hold on.
Probably, yeah.
I have to remove this effect because it won't go away. There we go. The
If
Temple
it's
of
close
Pyrrhus
enough, I
is
might-
this structure. It's just across the plaza. Mm-hmm.
I'm able to fly everyone there.
I
You
think
can
we
just
can
walk.
Oh yeah, that.
I know you
All
can
right.
fly.
I mean,
it's
it's
real
across
cool.
the
Let's just-
plaza.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I
go
mean,
to
I'm
the
still gonna
temple.
fly because that's how I do.
Yeah,
but
yeah. We're all gonna fucking
All
get
right.
across this open thing.
I don't have any better ideas.
God will save us.
As you all make it across the plaza, walking at hasty pace, the Temple of Pyrrhus is, well, it's beautiful. Pyrrhus, you all know, is the god of the orange sun, a dragon god, one deemed to be benevolent and a protector. The Temple of Pyrrhus is one where one comes to ask for favors, pray for boons, the sort of things that anybody would, wishing for well-being for those they care about. The doors to the Temple of Pyrrhus are open. I need someone to roll me a D100.
Wants to do it.
Can do it. Oh, somebody already.
Did we leave Killian behind?
Oh, one
I
away
guess
from
so.
nice.
Do you look for Killian?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Where's your GF?
yeah, where's she at?
You don't see
I think
her.
Scratch was like stealing her.
Yeah.
You don't see her.
Sus.
Oh, that is suspect.
Sorry.
Mm.
68.
Almost
The
nice.
temple is intact. Many of the townspeople are in praying. The temple is extremely well lit. Torches line the walls, illuminating the room, and you can see that there is an individual in the center of the room. Maybe it's a human man. It's a half-elf. It's hard to tell beneath the raiments of Pyrrhus. He has dark brown hair, and he looks a little older. He has these thick-rimmed spectacles that he clearly needs to see. And as you are looking inside, he looks at you all, and he says, "Oh, you are the adventurers from the other night. Thank the gods. Have you any idea what is happening?"
Do I know her?
Shadows are coming out of spilled juice.
What? I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
the-
could you say
the
that
same
again?
thing.
I don't think I understood you, because that sounds lunatic.
Right. Somebody who talks better. Tell the man.
There's
Tell him
shadow
what?
creatures attacking us. Dude,
Dude. Bruh. My guy.
bruh.
I am Matthew Harbour. Please, just call me Harbour. What is... Okay. Shadow creatures. Yes, I've heard that report from all over town. Do you have any information for me as to who they are or where they might be from? Please describe what happens when they emerge.
They
They
blend
stab
in.
you.
Yeah, they turn you into mincemeat.
There was tentacles coming
Is it
out
safe
of
to come? Is it safe to come in here?
Yes,
Oh,
this is hallowed ground. Please, come in.
Okay. Declan is gonna do like the cross with two fingers, like bend one knee.
Mhm.
He doesn't know what to fucking do, and then
Just
walks
get in the building. It is hallowed. This is protected from undead and other
Oh.
curses.
I walk in and I instantly burst into flames.
That
Oh.
would be not good.
Theron
We
puts
have,
Harper out.
Pat him down.
the priest, the cleric, looks at you all and he says, "You've all been through the ringer, it seems." And to you, Declan, he reaches out and he touches you, and he casts Cure Wounds.
Aw, I want some of that.
Fuck yeah.
You heal for 18 points of damage.
Noise.
Sweet.
He would then
So-
also provide you healing. Scratch.
Well, so my maximum hit points was reduced.
Oh, then there's nothing he can do for you.
Yep. That's what I thought.
What about my necrotics?
No, blah, 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 blah. You have taken damage, so he could benefit from it.
He would heal you as well. He'll heal you. He'll heal anybody for one casting of Cure Wounds who needs it, unless your maximum hit points was reduced to where you are. He looks at each of you and he says, "I am sorry your life force has been reduced. I can't do anything for you
So,
until you've rested."
so the cursed kid right here, the weird-looking one, he said that something said to him that something was coming to drink our lives. Does that sound
Yeah.
right, cursed kid?
Yeah, actually, I killed the first one, and this fucking voice popped in my head. Weird. It fucking it said that I would be the first to die because I killed first.
Oh, well, R.I.P.
Where did they come from? What are they?
The ground.
Reflections surfaces.
Reflections.
Guy
We can't
pounding
look
a
through a
steak
window.
outside.
Oh yeah, that did fucking happen.
What
Sorry,
happened?
what about a steak outside?
There was a guy pounding a steak outside, and there was another dude with long black hair standing in the corner, flickering.
What the
Tall,
fuck?
skinny dude.
What?
This is unsettling.
Didn't see that?
I didn't see shit.
I've been hearing voices for a week now. I've been hearing them getting louder until now.
Okay, all right. Please explain. Describe the voice to me. Does it sound? Is it intelligible? Does it speak a different language? Do you know?
Yeah, it's really ominous. It's.
I'm talking to the one who heard it for a week.
Oh.
You certainly
sorry.
run your mouth, though. I understand.
Uh,
One
Yeah,
moment.
sure does.
Yeah, sorry about that.
First, it was just I couldn't understand it. It was just whispers, like just out of my hearing. But today I heard it spoke. I could understand it. Said, "Let me in."
Oh,
And then I guess it came in. I didn't do anything. This isn't my fault.
I don't blame you. One moment. And you watch as this priest runs toward the various. There are shelves in the back of the temple lining the walls, and he begins to sift through the books. And as he does, I'm going to roll a thing, and then another thing.
Two things.
Okay. He rolled really well in investigation. And okay, so he pulls a book off of the shelves, and he begins sifting through it. And he says, "Creatures that emanate from reflections." That's all right. Can you describe what you see before? Do you see anything before they emerge?
Black tendrils, and the shadows get longer.
Okay. Do you see anything in the reflections, or are there any hints as to what might be there beyond the reflection, or is it as if they just appear from nothing?
I just saw a reflection of myself. It looked angry, and I tried to strike it, but my hand just went through into something.
Okay. That helps. Hold on. And he's like shifting through pages, and he says, "It sounds. These are the effects of a mirror dimension, or a mirror plane. Any reflection is both the boon and the bane of all trapped within a mirror plane. So either they are coming from a mirror plane, or we are in a mirror plane."
Well,
Hold up.
some of these people said they felt something change.
I just want to add that it's been steadily getting darker. That's what I've been noticing.
Yes.
You just feel a shift, a
there
weird,
is-
strange pulse in the world.
There
You
is
think that has
also
anything
this-
to do with the guy and the steak?
Why did you start over? I'm sorry. Guy, what stick?
Strange things happen, and then other strange things happen.
So I didn't
Wanna-
see it. Who saw the guy with the steak?
Me?
That
I
guy.
think.
Ask him.
Okay.
He was pounding a steak outside of the tavern, you know.
What is the stake? Do you
He's out
know?
there.
Go look.
I don't. Do you guys want to go back over there? And look at it?
Fuck,
I mean,
I don't know. I'm out of ideas.
Roll me a
we're kind of
D100.
safe over here.
What'd you say?
Roll me a D100.
You asking me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Baby.
Okay.
91.
Ooh.
91 demons descend upon us, right?
No.
As you are talking about going and looking at the stake, the priest looks as though he's eager to come with you and look at it. He says,
Uh-oh.
This should be at least illuminating. If we can determine what sort of stake it is, we can determine if we are in a mirror plane or if we are in somewhere else, and then perhaps..." And then he stops.
Oh no.
All of you see he suddenly
So-
drops down to his knees and slumps to the side. Tendrils wind out of the back of his head.
Oh,
You can see winding
So-
cable-like black snakes wriggling from behind his glasses, boring through his skull.
This is inside the
In
temple still?
there.
Uh-huh.
You also see
Temple don't protect.
from the windows lining the top of the temple.
I'm sorry. I actually have to go a bit earlier than I was planning on.
Like now or in a minute?
Like, I can delay it a minute.
Okay. We are almost
Sorry, but I
finished.
do gotta go like in a minute.
We are almost finished.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I can procrastinate. That's fine. No,
Yeah.
I don't want to end the game.
Yeah, procrastinate.
From the
That's what I'm gonna
windows
do. Yeah.
lining the top of this temple, hundreds of those same shadowy entities begin to spill from the stained glass windows lining the top. The room is growing darker as all of the torches begin to fail. You all need to run.
Oh, fuck.
yep. Booking it.
Yeah, I'm running.
Mhm.
As you all merge outside, you see that there is no more clear sky.
Oh.
Thank goodness we can all fly, huh?
The
Yeah.
sky is dark. You can see off in the distance just the treetops. But it is not the same trees you remember on your approach. The trees look dead, almost withered and cracked and winding in strange ways. You are not in the same place you were before. As the sky shows an alien skyscape, the stars strange and unusual. They are not the constellations you know. You are somewhere else, and the air itself tastes bitter and cold as if you're in the middle of winter. And as you emerge, most of the townsfolk are gone.
Oh.
Oh.
All you see are piles of dust.
Oh.
Oh,
I got
damn.
Thanos snapped.
As the sky is completely dark, everyone with a point of corruption. I need you to make a charisma save.
That's Theron, right?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I got
Oberyn.
one. Yeah.
I think that was everybody.
There
What
were
about
3.
class?
Declan, Theron. Declan, you definitely had one.
Yeah,
I don't
you were the
remember
first to
getting one.
kill. You were the first to kill.
Oh,
yeah,
is that?
yeah, you were.
Yes.
We both got one when we were at the table together, right?
I thought I succeeded that charisma save, but okay, that's fine.
No, the first to see, the first to bleed, and the first to kill.
I'll get one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I charisma?
Charisma.
Okay.
Charisma
Save.
save.
My bad.
Oh, Declan, you're fucked.
Oh fuck.
Declan, as you emerge and you're looking out into the sky, you feel this maddening, almost wave of memories crash through your mind, and you hear someone say, "Yes, the first to kill. I look forward to seeing you." And you are stunned.
Ew.
You cannot move.
Can I speak?
It's faltering. You can try. With a natural 1, you are paralyzed.
You need to roll a charisma save for Theron.
Yes, I do. I'm getting there. The first to bleed is next, but 1 minute. Theron, you rolled a 6.
So did Oberyn. So everybody
Oberyn
fucking...
and Theron.
Front
The
row.
first to bleed. The first to bleed, the first to drain my followers, the first to see those from the inside. I shall see you from the inside. I shall see what you are made of.
Ugh.
And you feel a horrible splitting pain. You are reduced to 1 hit point and your maximum hit points are reduced to 1 hit point.
That's not good, Eric.
That's Oberyn. That's the first to bleed, is Oberyn.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Oberyn. You had to leave
I
anyways,
was
right?
like, what?
Yes, Oberyn.
I
had to leave
did.
anyways.
Yeah. Damn.
Technically, you're at full health. It's just 1.
It's just 1.
You feel horribly drained.
I can heal myself.
You can't. Your maximum hit points are 1.
Oh, that's
You're at
right.
full health, my guy.
Yeah.
You feel withered and drained. You feel as if your soul is almost pulled from you against your will.
I was using that.
Farron. You were the first to see. You were the first to look upon my children, and so you will be the first to look upon me. I need you to also...
No, thank you.
This is Theron. Theron, I need an intelligence save from you, Theron, and I'm going to roll it for you, because that's how this we're doing. You are better at intelligence. Okay. Theron, you rolled a 9.
Oh, come on, guys.
God dang it.
You suddenly have a vision, Theron. Suddenly your perspective is taken from you and you're looking out over the forest and you see a massive, shadowy figure looming, moving, stomping the ground towards Tymore. You recognize the landscape around, but it is shrouded in darkness. The night sky is not illuminating anything except for this creature that you see. And you instinctively know what you are looking at. You would have heard stories of a monster such as this, a creature bent on destroying all that lives. It is a night walker, a relic of nightmares. And as it approaches Tymore, you know it will be there any minute. With that 9 on intelligence, you take some significant psychic damage, Theron. I need to roll it. I rolled 29 psychic damage, Theron.
How many arrows does he have?
Oh, it just ones you. Theron falls unconscious.
No, he got healed.
Oh, no, he did get healed. He did get healed.
Oh.
Thank you for reminding me. You would have been at full, because even a minimum cure wounds would have healed you for the 4 that you took. Okay, so 31.
I just saved your life.
You
Eric,
did by
the
reminding
way.
me that. Theron, you are at 2 hit points. But your max is not reduced to that. You just are seriously injured. As all of you suddenly watch Theron blood just out of his nose.
Oh, gross.
I'll buy you more blood. Jeez.
Say it, not spray it.
You are underneath this dark sky with doom approaching.
Took me a second to get that.
I haven't sprayed this much since Stroud College.
What do you do?
Oh, I think he lost.
Somebody, can somebody heal me?
I can't do shit, bro.
What happened?
Can I? Sorry, I'm gonna still listen in because I need to know how this plays out. But is there any way, TM, you could play my character?
I will handle your character. This is going to be recorded, so you can always watch it back on YouTube to see what happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay, well, it was fun playing with you while we could. Sign up
Yeah,
again. We'll play again.
Definitely. I'm invested in this whole group. This is great.
I'm glad you had a good time.
This is a lot of fun.
With you again. Of course.
Play together again sometime.
All right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Later, man.
So the rest of you.
Who asked for healing just now?
Theron.
Theron did, because his whole face just popped like a zit.
Yeah, I gotta put my hand on you, and I don't have a lot of this in me, but I hope this helps. And where the hell is that feature? Here it is.
Healing hands.
Okay, you heal for
That's
4.
It's something.
It is something.
Better than nothing.
I need every one of you to roll me perception, except Declan. who is currently standing there just unable to do
That's
anything.
normal for him. Actually, I would consider this an improvement.
Oh wow.
Horrible. You monster, Frisbee. Okay.
Do I get another save, or is that just
in a
it? I'm
moment.
done.
In a moment.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
Theron with a 15. And Harper with a 21. The two of you notice entities flying overhead. They're hundreds of feet high. But you see them. You don't know if they know where you are. And then, with your 21, Harper, you realize they are carrying people.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Carrying them where?
You don't know?
Like in what general direction?
Away. North, south, east,
Okay.
west, away from
Are
the
the
center of town.
Are the people they're carrying flailing and screaming?
Some of them. Some of them are not whole.
Ooh.
Cool.
Oh. So that monster's carrying around Happy Meals for later.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
The go bags.
As you stand in the plaza, imminent doom approaching, what all do you do?
Okay. Theron's face exploded. Declan is blissfully quiet. What do we do, kid?
Can we see the Nightwalker now, or is that just Declan?
Well,
Theron saw the vision, but hasn't disclosed what he saw to anyone
correct. You do not see a
Oh,
Nightwalker yet.
So I'm a little back after that healing.
Hey,
You are capable of thought and speech as your mind settles from the jolt of psychic pain that you felt.
Hey guys, there is a giant Nightwalker coming this way. I saw it when I got all that psychic damage
yet. What?
coming this way.
Do we know what do I know what an Nightwalker is?
Roll me a history. Anybody
Nay.
can roll me a history on this. And Declan, at this
Oh, I
moment,
rolled pretty good.
go ahead and roll me another charisma save.
Well, there's my history first. I don't know shit.
Damn,
yeah,
Harper.
one.
Never even heard of it.
Don't have an education.
Declan, you come out of the stun. With a 15... No, I'm sorry. Theron, I need to roll your history check. Hold on.
Well, he knows what it is. You said he did.
You're right. Well, I want to know how much he knows. Theron rolled a natural 29.
What?
Well, not a natural. A total of 29. He rolled a natural 19. Okay.
Shit.
So, Theron, this
So-
was almost more foreboding for you to see this creature. You know a Nightwalker is not a creature native to the Prime Material. It is a monster from the darkest reaches of space, from the negative energy plane. It is a monster that drains the life of everything around it within a very wide radius. It can reach out and touch the minds of anyone it knows of. Somehow it knows of you.
Interesting.
Knows of you all.
I rolled an 18, so he says
You've
Nightwalker,
heard-
and I'm like, oh fuck.
You've heard horrible stories of Nightwalkers being released on the world and them devastating thousands.
Okay, what do we do?
You see, Declan finally comes to, slumps to the ground on one knee, and then he turns to the group.
Turns into a Muppet.
We need to get the fuck out of here. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, but the roads, well, we haven't tried yet. Should we just run?
Weren't we going back to the stake?
Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, let's go
I
check
don't
it
know.
out.
We can try the roads. I don't know what's going on.
The stake sounds like the best bet. Let's go.
Meow.
See,
Okay.
maybe
so-
if we can pull the stake out and reverse this somehow.
We can certainly try.
You run, you sprint across the plaza, past the well, past all sorts of piles of dust, the ash just
Ex-people.
drifting. Yes, people. Yes. Oberyn flies after you, saying, "I can still fly somebody up if we need, but it doesn't look like there's a way out."
No, that way's fucked, kid.
Harper runs after you all. I assume, Harper, I didn't mean to take your choice from you.
Yep, I am doing that.
Harper's
Okay.
actually working for the Nightwalker.
Yeah, that's the real secret.
Reveal.
I am the Nightwalker.
A tweet.
Emerging from the tavern, which is completely shrouded in darkness at this point, the window that you all were first looking out, you see it is writhing with tendrils, and the door is open. Stepping from within is Killian.
I fucking knew it.
Bitch.
She steps
And you were
out
gonna save her.
into the plaza and looking at you all, and she just looks past you and she says, "Oh, look." And as she says that, it's not actually in the edge of town, but this is where you can see it.
Ah.
You see a Nightwalker.
It's so close. It's so scary. Oh god, it's Vinny the camera guy. He's coming first.
I was highlighting it for the video. It is maybe a quarter of a mile away, but you can see it looming over the forest, slowly approaching. Well, it'll all be over soon.
Who are you?
Killian.
Valid question.
Killian Lithlow.
What do you know about the Nightwalker?
I know it's a horrible entity from another plane. I know it's a true nightmare to be released on the world.
I'm gonna
then you
cast Detect Thoughts on her.
Okay. Are you...
That seems like a good call.
You're searching for surface thoughts. Unless you're going to push further, in which case I need to make a save.
Well, I'll cast it first. Surface Thoughts, what do I see?
She seems disappointed.
It's not a reaction normal people have here.
No, I would say not.
No.
Okay.
I would say not.
So
I'm gonna push further.
how the fuck do we get? How do we get out of here? How do we avoid it?
You don't.
Why are you so fucking calm?
I've accepted my fate long ago. She rolled a 13 on the wisdom save, so you see further.
Does not feel it. Yeah. What does she breed this creature here, and how do we stop it? I'm trying to figure out.
She did not bring this creature here. You see that she's thinking about the failure of an experiment, wondering what went wrong.
She doesn't know how to stop it. How do we stop this from happening?
I don't know.
We're not in our world anymore, are we?
No, not anymore.
Any of the creatures
So-
attack you?
No.
So how do we get out? How do we? Seriously,
Seriously,
know anything?
We don't get out. This is the end of us.
Are you okay with just dying?
are you fucking serious?
I am okay with just dying, and I am
Insight
fucking
check.
serious. Okay, yeah, roll insight. With the
Terrible.
detect thoughts,
I'm already
you
reading
see
the thoughts.
you see the
I
image.
don't know that.
So hold on. With an insight check, you think she's hard to read, but might be telling the truth. Harper, with your detect thoughts, you see the memory of her having a conversation with a tall dark elf. They're seated at a desk. Parchment being written on. An explanation. Examples being shown of other cities. The explanation of Tiamat. The image of this five-headed dragon. Promises of blessings and boons. Promises of an afterlife. Of richness. Of servitude. Of victory. And all she has to do is die for it. You watch the memory of her being swayed. You watch as she collects a file, given an amulet, and she leaves.
Harper sees all that.
Harper sees that.
Yeah.
It's a split moment. It's like watching through a memory in fast forward.
What do I
Theron,
do
what
with
do you
this
say?
information?
I don't know. It's up to you. Theron.
What?
Theron, you were saying something?
A while ago, but I forgot.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Do we see the stake?
You do
In the
see the
ground?
stake. It is almost like a wooden coin at this point. It is just blending in with the ground below you.
We try to pull it out.
As you reach down, your hand closes, and it's like your fingers are slipping off of glass. It's as if there's a barrier between you and the stake. You cannot grip it. You can't get your fingers into the dirt. You
Can I
then
try
notice...
telekinetic?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Can I try it telekinetically with my mage hand?
No, it does not work. The
No.
magic does not seem to pass through the barrier. And you notice, actually, as you look back, there's no footsteps. There's no footprints in the gravel.
Right. Shit.
So
Oh damn.
So, class?
Is
We
it gonna-
not here?
Could we try to
Hold on.
burn the stake?
You can't get to it.
It's like under glass.
Oh.
Could I
totally. Go ahead.
see if I can see my reflection in a window that I didn't smash or try to smash?
Well,
in
all of the
the
windows are now writhing with tentacles. And
That's right.
Sure.
Okay. The blade
Stay
of
the
my
fuck
dagger.
away from that.
Oh, that's true. Blade of your dagger works.
yeah, you can see yourself in the blade of your dagger.
And it's just me. It's not like an angry, evil version of me. More evil.
Correct. It's just you.
Get back. Can I, like... Okay, this is... I was almost able to pass through the window earlier, and now that we seem to be on the other side, can I try to, like, touch my dagger reflection?
You touch the reflection on your dagger. Your fingers pass through.
We can get back. We just need to find the well.
What?
And I think I'd run over to the well and see if I can see a reflection.
You see yourself looking up at you.
Well, what?
I
What are you talking
follow
about?
him.
Yeah, fuck
think we
fuck
can
this
jump.
bitch.
Let's
Actually-
jump in the well.
Hold on. Before anything else, as everybody's going towards the well, I'm going to look back at Killian. I'm just going to whop her because fuck her.
Okay, roll an attack.
I just,
Yeah, fuck that
I'm
bitch.
just going to spring on my legs and just clock her right in, like an uppercut to the jaw.
You don't have the information that Harper has, but okay.
I know, but I said,
You-
"Are you okay to die?" And she was like, "Yeah." Or she believed me.
An 8 does
Yeah, I
not
fucked
hit.
that up. I fucked that up real bad.
So you like, she's
Go
not even
swinging.
looking at you. You swing at her, and it's just like she's just taller than you. So you're aiming for her face, and she just happened to turn and look, and your fist just right.
Get down on my level, lady.
Well, that was rude. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, fuck you. And she's gonna turn around and run away because she's not worth it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go go to the well with the other two.
As
Uh,
you are all heading toward the well, you see the Nightwalker is now close enough
Oh fuck.
that it is pushing through the trees on the edge of town. I need to do a quick measurement. Okay.
What's going
It would
on?
end
We're
its
gonna
turn
die
here.
anyway.
But
Okay,
well, as
Declan,
soon as I
you
You
get
say
there.
that to her? You say that to Killian?
No, I'm just talking to the group that is frantically trying to find a way out.
I'm booking it to the well.
Yeah.
I'm high kneeing it.
Fuck you and
Like
your
a-
self pity.
yeah.
I'm trying to
Farron
live here.
runs to the well as you ask that, Declan.
Well, this isn't gonna
I'm high-
work.
I think we can
You
pass
don't know
through
that.
We can pass through our world, through the reflection. Can I see the reflection in the water, or is it just tendrils again?
You look down into the well.
Or-
You can see the water is a smooth surface below you. You can see yourself looking up at you.
I'm just gonna jump in.
Oh
You
fuck.
jump
Me
in the
too.
well. The two of you jump into the well. Okay. Theron and Harper. As you jump into the well, Scratch and Declan, they do not reemerge.
Well, they're dead, or drowned, or saved.
What do you think is worse, the Nightwalker or drowning?
Are you fucking stupid? The Nightwalker. If
I'm gonna
Really?
roll.
little minion birds are ripping people in pieces, I'd rather drown.
Oh, whatever. And he'll just like slump into the well.
Okay,
I
you
don't know
fall
what
into the
fuck
well.
his problem is.
As you fall, the stone passing you, the wind catching in your hair, you. Scratch, Declan does not reemerge.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna jump in, but
I'm gonna stand on the edge of the well, look back at Killian, and I'm gonna try again.
Okay, roll an attack.
I'm gonna fire my longbow at her.
You shoot,
I just-
kill it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, roll your attack.
Yeah, that probably hit.
fucker.
Yeah, roll damage.
Yeah.
She has 10 hit points. You kill her. Just an arrow right into the head, right in the center of the forehead, and she slumps
And she
on the
says,
ground.
she just jumps in.
Okay. As
She
you're
holds her nose
falling,
and she goes down.
as you're falling,
Over
over
that
in the
lip.
large floats down after you, and he says, "Yeah, fuck her." Then all of you fall into the well, and as you do, that is the end of the game.
Do we wake? Blah, blah, blah.
You all awaken in the center of Tymore. Emerging in the well. You all are crowded in this well, coughing water up. It is day. You can hear the sound of townsfolk being confused. You have successfully escaped the mirror plane that was the Nightwalker's.
How the fuck did you
trap.
know that, creepy kid?
The reflections, I could pass through it.
I know, but the well?
It's a
I guess
reflection.
The well,
It's liquid.
the well was pretty prominent in the middle when
That's
he
true,
said that.
it was
I was
just
like,
vibing.
oh shit.
That too.
That was
Too.
I think emerging out of the water completely fine now because he was like ready to die, like he had given up.
No
Like-
kidding.
Yeah, it's completely. The 9 wisdom save, given up completely.
Well, I might as well just die here.
Yeah, fuck. He turns to Scratch and grabs her by the collar, and he says, "You need to fucking hide, girl.
What?
Your former employer is trying to kill you.
What?
I was sent to take a hit on you.
What?
I was sent to assassinate you. You need to get out of this town."
Fred? What?
Is he
You
dead?
roll me a history check, Scratch.
15.
You suddenly remember not working at this tavern your life before you settled in as a barmaid, smuggling so many contrabands.
What?
This is your backstory, Pen. I'm not going to remind you the whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
You-
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna kiss me.
no.
That felt like a weird, like, come here, you.
anyway.
No. I was gonna give him a high five, but yeah. And tell him he's not
Kiss
so
the
bad for a
kobold.
racist guy.
You're not so bad for a racist.
So, that is the end of the All Is Not Well in Tymore horror one-shot. You all survived. You did better than many other people I've had play this one-shot, so well done. You found the way out. I hope you all had a good time.
That was a lot of fun.
What?
That was great. Thank you.
We wouldn't have
Creepy.
lived if
Yeah.
fuck, what
Because
was
we're
her
all
name?
ready to
If,
get
if
rid of
Harper
the
hadn't,
creepy
yeah,
kid.
if the creepy kid, this fucking 11-year-old boy is like, I know the answer. Eat.
Never talked any shit on Harper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I'm just gonna go back to being homeless now.
I guess, yeah, you're back
No,
in the town.
no. Best case scenario, like prelude. No, that prologue. That's what it's called.
Prologue.
I take over the bar because Fred is dead, and if he's not dead in this plane, I'll kill him myself because he put a hit on me. And I'll
Fred
take over
did
the
not
bar.
put the hit on you.
What? Oh, I heard former employer.
Yeah,
And
the
then I was
smuggler.
like,
Yeah,
Fred.
before Fred.
Yeah. Okay, I get it now. I'm on the same page. Okay. Well,
Okay.
Jesus.
is Fred dead in this in the
Super
world?
dead.
Okay, cool.
Super dead.
So the tavern is mine, and I'm going to adopt Harper. And he'll be my busboy. You'll get
Well,
all
and you
the
get-
bread you can eat.
Like a
Did you get
kobold.
some protection from the former employer that's trying to assassinate you?
Yeah, I hire Theron and I hire Declan, and there we go. Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, and Oberyn, of course.
Will work for Bacon.
Exactly.
That was Theron's overarching character trait, is loves bacon.
Thank you all for playing with me tonight. Before I let you go, Theron, Eric, this was your first
Yes.
foray into D&D, and despite it being mostly through stream and me rolling for you, did you have a good time?
Definitely.
Good. Then I hope
Yeah.
to see you again.
Enjoyable.
I like that you
Yeah.
gravitated to Killian, and then she was like, ha, evil.
I do have a habit of picking toxic women in my relationship choices, so it's kind of a character arc.
It's okay, I got rid of her for you.
Yeah, I appreciate
Literally
that.
shot her in the face. Just
Nice.
anyway,
Yeah, Echo, maybe I'll play with you again sometime.
maybe.